standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
The multi-dimensional portal is open. Konnichigen is your favorite superstar host, the multi-dimensional ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕦 Kaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber idol form for your entertainment. Have you heard of the award-winning Final Fantasy XIV? Have you heard of the award-winning ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤 Kaiden? A superstar VTuber playing a superstar game, baby. Happy Thursday, everyone. Final Fantasy Friday is tomorrow, but that doesn't mean we can't have Final Fantasy in other days too. Great to see you, Weaver. Great to see you, Miss Weaver. Glad you could make it. And thank you, everyone, for being here if you're here with me. Yes, I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to going back to Final Fantasy XIV because I haven't touched it since last Saturday, the last time we played it. Still haven't played it offline. I was feeling kind of froggy. I was feeling very willing to go and do it on Monday, but that was the very day they had maintenance, so not much I could play for Final Fantasy XIV there, so that's that. Let me reduce the volume of that a little bit, just ever slightly. It's not like we're gonna be listening to it for long, given that we're gonna go into FF14 very soon, but yeah, how are things with everyone? I hate people like Samantha posted billboards everywhere for their FF14 venue. I saw that. That was funny though. I respect that. Though they said that they might have copyright issues, and yeah, I see why, but I respect that. They spend money doing that, you know? Like, it's their money, they spend doing it. The event is probably not going to be good. Like, you're not going to get the people you want, probably, if you promote it like that. But if anything, it's extra promotion for Final Fantasy XIV, honestly. There's probably gonna be a zero tolerance for mods now? What do you mean? Oh, you mean okay, for moderators, or do you mean for modifications, like those kinds of mods? I still don't understand what it has to do with that. But all I saw was that it was a billboard for like a sort of beach party event or something. They're ruining it for everyone else? That sucks though. But I have to give them my respect for going that far, honestly. But what do you mean, zero tolerance for mods? That was involving mods? Didn't even realize that, but again, you clearly haven't done your research for it. I have no idea what it's about. Modifications of the game. It just looked to me like a beach event of some sort, a summer party event, something like that. That's all I saw about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do research about it. It's just a passing meme that I sort of saw. But I'm sorry I missed it. I find the whole situation very funny. They use data mined assets and modded hairstyles poses? I don't see how there could be zero tolerance for mods for that. Given that it was just an image, that doesn't necessarily mean, which is a big no. I don't see it, honestly. I don't see... Internet. Hold on. I'm sorry, everyone. The internet is being naughty right now. The internet is being naughty again right now. Wow, it's been a while since this has happened like this. Okay. Just a little hiccup right there. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't buffer to you too much or too badly. But yeah, it looks just like a screenshot, like an image to me. I don't see how bad it can be, but I'm still new to the game, all things considered. Well, as long as we don't have anything bad coming from this, it is a funny situation, and it's a testament to how popular the game is that somebody's going that far, I would say. Have we had anything like this happen before for any MMO? Because I don't think any other online game can be... Well, there can be events for games, actually. But yeah. Yeah, usually you require like no, actually, now that I think about it and I start comparing it to other perspectives, I can see why it could be a problem. It would be like somebody promoting a Super Smash Bros. Event. Well, not quite the same, but similar to a Super Smash Bros. Event happening, and they're promoting it with Project M and modified assets on their big billboard that they paid for, right? What kind of laws are there for that? The developers don't want people to do stuff like this? Here, here's the original starting song for the stream. The multi-dimensional portal is open! Great to hear this. It's part of the playlist for a reason. I don't know, I feel like I need to know more about the situation. Like, I can see why developers don't want it, and at the same time I can also see why it's not that bad, honestly. Like, Square Enix, I feel, has an infamy for being too strict about the way they let people do things. Like, what's wrong with mods as long as they don't give you an unfair advantage? Like, you know, just like a random mount mod if the game doesn't give you that feature, like ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕠𝕟. Does Final Fantasy XIV have that? I wouldn't be surprised if they do. They got to have that. Come on, it's Final Fantasy XIV. Or like a more, like the minimap in Final Fantasy XI, right? That's honestly a shitty thing to do to players, not to allow them to use a mod that allows them to have that. But well, it's their policy. Otherwise, the pros beat the cons for Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, we are digressing with that. By the way, I'm having some Salem Black with cinnamon today. I haven't added cinnamon to this team forever. And as a matter of fact, I think I may have added too much cinnamon. I may have overdone it. But whatever, it's not that bad. That's the issue. It is fine to have mods until you show it to the whole world. Well, that's the thing. It shouldn't be a problem either to show it to people. Like, look at other games, ℂ𝕠𝕟, World of Warcraft. The way you can just stream with all the mods in the world, as long as they're not the kind that, you know, hack the game or whatever. We're not talking about that sort of thing. You can stream it. You can even live stream video games and broadcast to the whole world that you're using, you know, J.R.R. Tolkien skins or whatever, right? Like we had yesterday. So no, honestly, no. I can't take Square Enix side on that. Not talking about the billboard anymore. I'm talking about like the whole modding thing. I can't take Square Enix side on that, unless there's a good reason for it. I don't know the whole reasons why they have it like that, ultimately. Alright, so let's launch Final Fantasy XIV. But that is just what you could call a gripe, a minor gripe I would have with the game. What mods are there anyway that I would even need in Final Fantasy XIV? At least to be fair, kind of, is that their game is so good that what mods do you even need for them? Well, again, I'm new to the game. So I don't know. With Final Fantasy XI though, yeah, there are some good mods for it. Windowware, for example, giving you that minimap as one of the options. If you can provide your players with a good quality of life feature, you should not punish them for giving themselves a quality of life feature, even if they're broadcasting it to the world, saying, you know, a live streamer. I'm talking about the billboard again. My point is they are screwing everyone else over that is using mods the way they are supposed to, since Square Enix is most likely going to take action. I kind of see what you say right there, Mist. But I don't think they should be put fully at fault for this, because it feels like... Kind of feels like... How can I compare this? It feels like a boss punishing all the workers for a mistake one worker made, and everybody being angry not at the boss for taking such harsh action, but being angry at the worker, even though the boss is the one that's being harsh. Hey Bob, how's it going? Hope your Thursday's going well. Like, you know, a teacher punishing the whole classroom for one student misbehaving, and instead of them being angry at the teacher, they're angry at the classmate, which is exactly what the teacher wants. Anger towards both might be good, yeah. In this case, I think anger towards both is good, but the reasons for the anger are important. The reasons are important. A lot of people don't look at the reasons. I'm logging into the game right now. Yeah, we're in the queue. We're in the queue of the game. The music works so well as background music as well. Again, though, Final Fantasy XIV developers are not known to be unforgiving towards the player base, are they? So, if I can give the benefit of doubt to someone, is to Square Enix for this. I mean, there's a reason why the game is loved so much. If there's anger here... Wait, man, I'm talking like a Sith Lord or something. Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you. I recently rewatched that scene from Return of the Jedi. Again, thanks to Obi-Wan Kenobi making me re-obsessed with stuff like the original trilogy of Star Wars. Ooh, we're waking up, we're waking up. Okay, I want to see if this screen is good for the game. It does kind of cover too much of the screen the way I have it set up. And it does still kind of show. Yeah, I would have to modify this screen. Let me see if I can modify the UI ever slightly. Because I think I want to use the full screen. You can't move where the chat is, though. That kind of sucks. They should allow you to move that. You can increase the size, though. And as a matter of fact, I do want to increase the size of the chat. Right there. Listen to this music, though. Just coming into this conversation, not sure what's going on, but I haven't had work situations where everyone gets in trouble for one guy's actions and everyone is mad at that guy, not the management. It's extremely stupid. It's extremely stupid to say that. No, we were talking about the little mess that was happening with the person that promoted an event in-game on a billboard. They paid for it and everything. And at the same time, though, they were using modded assets that they should not be using, and thus made for Square Enix to take certain action. And that's where I mentioned that, okay, taking action against the people that did this, yeah, sure. Taking action against people that are using mods that are not harming anyone, nor giving them an unfair advantage over anyone, now that is the problem. And, you know, it gets out of hand, and I think Mist was kind of saying something like that. So yeah, hey, I think I am fair enough when I criticize a game and when I sing praises to it. If I ever feel unequal about it, call me out. As long as you're being like polite and fine about it, you know, polite, civilized, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna go for this game screen. Yeah, the thing is, it's a good idea to cover your chat window, but I'm gonna have to modify my overlay ever slightly for that, and I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can do. Guidance of it is a trash bag. Listen, Mist, just because you have the Emerald Sword doesn't make you immune to a timeout or a ban. Just kidding. I know you're kidding. I saw about this on Fox News. Fox News reported that, okay. The broke terms of service? Yeah, that might break some term of service or whatever. Yeah, another analogy that I was making was about, like, esports events, for example, like a local fighting game event. Like, when it stops being so local, it starts to get to the point that you need to not necessarily get permission, but at least not break certain terms of service with the companies that created the games. Like, you have a tournament for Guilty Gear Strive. There are certain things you should not do when you do that with the developers of Guilty Gear, for example. Or let's say, like what I think is going on here with that billboard situation. For example, let's say somebody makes a Street Fighter tournament, and they say that this is part of the Capcom Pro Tour, and the reward is going to be $50,000 for the top winner, and those $50,000 are gonna be paid by Capcom. And they just say that. They never talk to Capcom about it. They never try to, like, tell them, hey, we want this to be part of the Capcom Pro Tour. Would it be okay if you pay 50,000 USD to someone for the winner? Or no, they just say that. Obviously, that's gonna be a problem. I think it's something like that. I think it's reaching to that point. And in that case, yeah, like, hold on a minute. Don't do something stupid like that. Hold on a minute. So, it's great to be here, by the way. I really want to switch my outfit as soon as possible, though. Really want to get that glamour. We need to emphasize the main story quest, though, for that reason. Yeah, so On the other hand, if it's just a harmless local tournament, hey, we have this, doesn't even need to be local. Could even be national, could even be virtual. Let's say somebody wants to do a VTuber Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel tournament. You feel like we need permission from Konami for that? You promote that. Is it so wrong to promote it in a billboard? Personally, I wouldn't want to be part of something that's promoted like that. I think it's gonna attract the wrong sort of people. But Konami taking action for that, I don't know. It depends on the way you promote it. The problem is the way the billboard was done. To anyone outside the FF14 loop, the billboard would have looked like Square Enix was promoting the event as official, which is definitely not the case. Ah, you see, that's what I meant. Yeah, I think they were saying the problem was like they were using the Square Enix copyright logo. And that's funny because I feel like maybe the intention was to make it clear that the copyright is on Square Enix, and it ended up doing the opposite effect. It can be funny like that, which really sucks. The problem is that a billboard only allows you to put so much. Like, you can't really put a whole paragraph saying, this is a fan event, all copyright goes to Square Enix, and blah, 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 blah. It's not Square Enix promoted. I don't know, what's the legalese behind this? Especially when it's an international event. Promoted in the United States or whatever that was. From a Japanese game. Japanese in origin, at least. Let me see, though. So, where were we anyway? Trying to remember. Last letter to Lost Hope is the one we want to go for. Search for Cecily in Central Thanalan. There you are, Mist, I see you. Great to have you. Motivational speaking. In the Pugilist Guild, another quest in there. We can take a look at that later, I think. We want to... I just wanted to check that you can teleport like that. Oh yeah, also, I was watching somebody play FF14 yesterday on their stream. I got a big spoiler about the Ulda storyline. I don't know how late into the storyline that happens. I saw your salute, by the way. Missed. Hold on, let me transparentize this a little bit so we see your emotes if you do them. Or like that. Well, I'm not gonna say what happened, obviously, but it was something major. I think a major character got killed. So if we ever get to that point in the storyline, I'm probably not going to be as shocked when it happens. Because it was shocking. It was a shocking turn of events. And it was here in Ulda. But anyway, that's the dark side of watching other people stream the same games you play when they have a major storyline. If we see them stream like Fall Guys, who spoiled what? No, they didn't spoil it. I mean, it's me watching it. They were playing it. I'd rather not name drop just in case, but yeah. Good streamer though. Great VTuber. Good to have watched them. But yeah. No, nobody like went out of their way to like spoil it for me maliciously or anything like that. Thanalan, where is Thanalan? Central Thanalan is what they meant. When they mean Central Thanalan, is the outskirts of Ulda here, we go over here. So that's what we're gonna emphasize. Let's go, Mist, if you would like to join me on that mission. Wait, hold on, not over here. No, it wasn't that, Mist. Nobody came into chat and spoiled anything. No, that would be a timeout and a ban, and I wouldn't even be talking about it if that happened. How far are you in the game, and do you play on the same server as Arurin? I do indeed play on the same server as Arurin, and I literally just started the game last week. How many hours do I have into the game? Let me see. 7 hours and 7 minutes. And that's not like every waking minute is playing like actively. Like, as you saw right there, sometimes I take a pause to speak to you. There we go, look at that portal. Of course I have to go through it. Just in time. Let's go to the Gate of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤. Oh yes, we played together last week a little bit. Mist is here with me. Yeah, I saw that you were with ℂ𝕠𝕟 on his server earlier today. That was great to see. And Arurin being a great supporter as well. Not just like a streamer of his own, but also supporting my stream, which I always appreciate very much. Yeah, so looks like you've been playing the game already for a good chunk of today. If I decide that I do want to play even major quests and stuff off the stream, I may even join you on one of those occasions. At least for now, I mean, it's not like I can do much with the Rurin at the level I'm at, and the level he's at, and the level you are at, for that matter. So yeah. Yeah, thank you for the shout out. I should have thought of that. There you go. This is why I have you as a wielder of the Emerald Sword. In case you're wondering, a wielder of the Emerald Sword is a moderator. And I think the reasons why I call them that should be obvious if you take a look at the badges. For the king, for the land, for the mountains, for the green valleys where dragons fly. For the glory, the power to win the Black Lord, I will search for the Emerald Sword. Sorry, just wanted to sing the chorus. We should be using that chorus more sparingly, but I couldn't resist this time. We should be using that song more sparingly. If I can find a good instrumental of that song for a cover, I would love to make a cover for the channel for that. Yeah, he was playing Spartan Assault the other day, on Monday at least, because the FF14 servers were down. I think he was also playing Genshin. You have to do stuff, you're out. Huh? A letter? Hi, I've got Fufulupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my VSinger leg first. Even the most manner of gods can fester if ignored. Fufulupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Very well, very well. The tents by the river, Blackbrush Station, last letter to Lost Hope. It was an update, if I recall correctly. Yeah. For the entirety of Monday, people were forced to touch grass IRL. It was madness. Cats and dogs living together. The whole world was in chaos. Everything was on fire. Because FF14 was not playable. Because you can touch grass in game, right? Like, I don't know. If I kneel, I'm kind of touching grass when I do that, right? Like, I sit. There you go. I just literally touch grass in the game. There. You see my hand went to the ground. So that means I touched the grass in the game. You can touch grass in the game. You don't need to go to that pesky live action dimension known as real life. Why do that? Why do you have to go outside? There's a pandemic too, you know. You want to touch grass, you can do it here. Come on, come on. Imagine gamers going outside. No, 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 no. Well, if they're playing Pokemon Go, they can do that. There's games that make you go outside. They actually exist. They encourage you to do that. I hope the future has more of that, actually. Well, provided there's not a pandemic going on and all that, right? Man, when the pandemic started, it must have been a huge blow to Pokemon Go. I never even thought about that until now. Ew, grass, disgusting. I remember he just getting into traffic accidents 24/7 in that game last time I watched him play it. Really? Virtual grass better than real grass? Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? I have a letter for you. Fufulupa sent you all this way because of a late letter. The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades don't give a kicker's arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you are seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. Well, okay. Nice, I can now accept the next class job quest. These quests offer opportunities not only to earn guild items and gear, but also new class job specific actions. Wonderful. I am level 15. So, can we get an exclamation mark level up and the emotes or emoji if you have them? Does this game have cutscenes like the trailers? As far as I know, they do. We have seen just a few. Thank you, Mist. Because, again, we're still in the starting stages of the game. Arthas, the hero we needed but did not deserve. This whole city must be purged. Hey, by the way, now that you mentioned that, Mist, there's a release date for Classic Wrath, right? As far as I know. I think I heard something about that. At least yesterday, Goosey, who we rated, she was playing WoW Classic. She seemed to be excited about that. And it kind of felt like there's a release date. Halfway to 30, yeah. Does something major happen at 30, Bob? I mean, spoiler free? Yeah, Goosey. You probably know her, right, Mist? Yeah. We rated her yesterday. She was playing WoW. Don't know when was the last time she played Lotro, but it's always nice to play. To see her play, sorry. And to watch her. Leo Frigg has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave? Damn stubborn adventurers, a lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Eolan Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Sure thing. Oh, you play New World with her and her friends. Nice. No release date yet? Okay, okay. We're about to go into a 90-second ad break. So I'm probably just gonna drink some tea while I'm on it. Or well, yeah, we can read this. Thank the gods you're here, adventurer. You must help us. The other day, I spied bandits from the Quiveron Man selling gemstones to smugglers, and not just any stones, raw Nashashite. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms than the Sultan's Zorn. After that, they'd surely seek revenge from the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Leofric and anyone else who fought back, and then they'd have their way with me and the other women. Spare us this horrible fate, adventurer, I beg of you. Steal the Nashashite from the Quiveron Mans and bring it to me. I mean, surely she's capable of defending herself a little bit better than that, but I see what she means. Dragonfly has got a deadline though. Basically, it has to be out before 2023. Yeah, because it's like the 2-year release. Every 2 years they have a new expansion. They've done it that way since Wrath of the Lich King. 2008, Wrath of the Lich King. 2010, Cataclysm. 2012, Mists of Pandaria. 2014, Warlords of Draenor. 2016, Legion. 2018, Battle for Azeroth. 2020, Shadowlands. And to follow that, this year, it has to be Dragonflight. Blizz send their time limit when they release those pre-orders. I get the feeling they're going to release something incomplete. And it's going to get the player base more angry than they already are at the game, I think. But, well, that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. You never know. But Blizz doesn't exactly have a good reputation right now. As fun as World of Warcraft may still be for a lot of people, as great as the brand value is, you know, I want to play World of Warcraft so badly, but, well, at least right now I have also the reason that I'm far too busy with Final Fantasy XIV and Lotro and other games. I hear more negative feedback about WoW than positive recently. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Bob. And also because of Blizzard's reputation. It's not just World of Warcraft itself. Such a pity. But I have read about what happened. I read about the problems with the storytelling as well. Like, this goes beyond the... Okay, even if Blizzard were a good company, like, with good human rights, good rights for their workers, and, well, that sort of thing. If the storytelling is still the same, people would still be angry. Not as angry as they are, though. Like, you know, it's a good company, at least they just need to fix the storytelling, is what they would say. So let's look at the storytelling. I heard bad things about what they did with Shadowlands. You know, without going into too many details, there's something I disagree with, but maybe I need to know more about the story, but I feel like a lot of people were angry about the redemption of Sylvanas that Shadowlands was kind of trying to do. And I can't help but think of Darth Vader and all the atrocities he committed. He's basically You may say Tarkin is more responsible for destroying Alderaan, but he's just as responsible. He has the death of trillions and trillions of people on his hands. He has a lot of blood on his hands. And still, people took that redemption well. Sylvanas is the same. I don't see the difference. I don't see the difference, and thus, I can believe her redemption just well. Maybe they did it too rushed, as opposed to Darth Vader, maybe, but yeah. I think a lot of people think they are trying to rush content because they are scrambling to keep people playing. It's possible. If they really wanted that, if they really were reasonable and they wanted that, they would be implementing the changes people want. I don't remember what changes those are, but yeah. You don't know? That's my view on it, Mist. I don't know enough about Sylvanas' story, maybe, but I can believe her redemption 100%. Condemning the entire universe to hell. Is that what she did? Like, I heard about what she did to Teldrassil, partly. And it's pretty much not that different than what Darth Vader and Tarkin did to Alderaan. Darth Vader is just as responsible. The Maw. Right. But was it the entire universe? That was more like the, what was the name of the main villain? The one that a lot of people have problems with because he was kind of a Gary Stu, kind of a Mary Sue villain. That's what I heard, at least. Every single soul goes there. Wasn't that more the work of the other guy? What was his name? The Gatekeeper? Something like that? Instead of Sylvanas? But okay, if it was Sylvanas, I stand corrected. But she was more of a pawn. I don't know. Honestly, I tried to play WoW twice and I thought the story was immensely lame compared to other MMOs. What? When did you play it, Bob? I'm very curious. I'm not that knowledgeable, as you can see, but I think I have some decent knowledge about the story. Jailer is the name. There you go. When was it that you played it? Because it would depend on the expansion, what kind of story you were exposed to. Did you play Classic? Did you play Vanilla? Did you play when Warlords of Draenor were coming out? When Wrath was coming out? It depends, right? What was the story that you were exposed to that made you think it was lame, for example? Could it be after the Cataclysm? One thing that I do think they messed up in, and I know I'm not alone in that sentiment, is how confusing it is for new players after the Cataclysm when you go in. The way everything is split. And even more so when Classic got released, funny enough. Because I first started playing it in 2019, but I literally started in Classic. I figured, you know, what a good time for a new player to jump in, right? Like, almost as if I started when the game started. But then, because I subscribed to the game to play that, I figured I'm gonna play retail as well. And I start seeing the class intros and I'm so confused by what the story is here. Wait, what happened exactly? Like, there's a narration that tells you some things, but the narration also considers the player knowledgeable about the things that happen. That's the part that's kind of weird. But I may also be a bit biased here because every time a video game makes irreversible changes to the game world, an MMORPG I mean, I have mixed feelings about it, mostly steering towards the negative. I'm like 70% against that. It's because it makes people miss out on that. Hey, funny I'm saying that because this game we're playing right now did that, but at least the way they did that, it was very justified from what I hear. And it's in a way in which new players are not confused about the current game world, and at least they didn't miss out on much. They missed out on a bad game experience, if anything, right? So I don't know. Yeah, other games that did that, Destiny 2, Ragnarok Online, from what I heard. Final Fantasy XI did that too, from what I hear. And it sucks because missing out on story sucks. It's a bad thing to do. It's a bad thing to do. If I miss out on a cosmetic, okay, I can get over that. Missing out on a story, though, that's really bad. Hey, Adventure Quest did that too, the original. Adventure Quest 3D, I don't know if they have done that. But anyway, let's get back to the game. You look as if you put a few beats down in your days. Would you mind putting down a few more? A friend of mine has been taken ill, and I simply must have gigant toad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice. You can find the nasty creatures in the unholy air. Do me this favor, I beg you. My friend will die without treatment, please. So many quests in here. Don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for a miner down on his luck, would you? Rumor is, a man named Berenguer at Blackbrush Station is looking to take on miners. I go see him myself, but my wife's been taken ill and needs tending to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to this Berenguer fellow, I'd be in your debt. Sure thing, buddy. I hope your wife recovers. Do what you must, my friend. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Let's beat these toads. They look so nice. They look so fancy. I like the look of them. Let me get reacquainted with a few skills. Oh, lucid dreaming to recover MP. Blizzard 2. Sleep. For some crowd control, perhaps. Let's open with some lightning there. Ikuto, fight! The first fight of the stream today. There you are, Mist. What is your favorite expansion of World of Warcraft, by the way, Mist? And that question goes to anyone that's played World of Warcraft. From what I've heard of all the expansions, because there's a lot I haven't played, I actually think either the Mists of Pandaria or Wrath of the Lich King is my favorite. Yeah, Wrath of the Lich King, a popular choice, right? I do prefer pre-Cataclysm WoW in terms of the landscape and the story. So I might go for Wrath. Either the same! Yeah, we have the same choices. Nice, 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 nice. I think the Pandaren class is a lot of fun. The monk class sounds like fun. Oh well, your name is Miss Weaver. I mean, Miss Weaver Monk, right? And I think they introduced Monk with the Mists of Pandaria, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised by that choice. You Miss Weaver maniac. We should recover some MP, I think. Or well, let's try it like this. Let's try it like this. Lightning is only 200 MP. I think we can afford that. Maybe I should get out of the area of effect. It does damage me a little bit. It's difficult to do so in a class like this because you have to pay a price. You have to stop your casting. That's the problem. We gotta slay 8 more. That's a lot of them. Oh, they respawned here already? Okay. Let's open with some Blizzard. Blizzard 2. That's what we're gonna do. That is big. Big damage right there. I'm not gonna avoid that. I do receive quite some damage though, so we can't do that for every battle. You just really like the name? Okay. You never mained the Midweaver Monk. Okay. Interesting. But did you play it? I feel like you did play at least once, right? Thank you for the stretch, Bob. You played the first time in 2009. Hold on. Ugh. Thank you for the stretch there. You played the first time in 2009, so it was Wrath era. We tried WoW again in 2016. That was Legion era, maybe. Both trans tried different story paths and hated it both times. Storytelling didn't grab me. I see. Yeah, I wanted to know what kind of WoW you were exposed to that didn't grab you. But no worries. I am a sucker for any games that have separate story paths that later converge. And WoW indeed has that. So I loved it because of that. And a great variety in the types of races you can play. Being able to be an orc, a human, a gnome, a goblin, a worgen, depending on which WoW you go for. Which version of WoW. And so it's fun for me. Similar to how SWTOR is fun for me. Legion was sick. You play it up to level 20? Okay. Legion was sick, the new druid forms and all the other stuff. Really? Oh, and we got an AoE blister there, and that's why I got the other toad. Yeah, we gotta avoid those AoEs, those areas, I mean. Well, AoE is technically right for this, I think. We gotta avoid those attacks. Because we're facing 2 enemies this time, the less damage I can take, the better. That's what I meant to say. Let's go for that fire. Fire! Did we get enough? I think we got the 8 we needed now already. Obtain giant toad secretions from toxic toads. I thought these were the toxic toads, actually. Maybe I got that wrong. Let's face this Zombat. And burn, baby, burn. Just for some extra experience right here. Why not? Oh, Beastkeen Blood and Bad Fang. Very nice. The Owl Cat form as well. The Werebear form for Druids. Oh yeah, that sounds sick. Honestly, it's all ultra storytelling blew wows out of the water from what I played anyway. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, I think if I feel which one I like better, or even which one I objectively think is better, I'll give it to Lotro. And that's not even thinking about the fact that it's connected to Lord of the Rings. Yeah, because WoW, well, technically it is linked to a larger franchise because it came from Warcraft and all that, but it's more like its own standalone setting. Unlike a game of this type, I mean, in a way it's its own standalone setting, but it also has the legacy of being part of a larger franchise that didn't originally start as an MMORPG. In Final Fantasy. Star Wars The Old Republic is the same. In Star Wars, ESO with the Elder Scrolls. What is this icon? What does that icon mean, by the way? That icon that I see on these Anling soldiers. Do you know what it is, Maniacs? Superstars? Let me know what it is. I don't have a quest with them, do I? I have so many quests right now, actually. I can't keep track of all of them, but I'll get back to them. And yeah, the main objectives are gonna be main story quest and the others. Baron von Quiveren III Esquire. That's the one we have to go after. I'm taking a detour. A slightly detour here. The red with the yellow? Oh, that means they are hostile. Right, and we just found out. Okay, I'll try to stay away from those enemies then. Thank you. I didn't know that. It's a red light enemy, if you will. Are there even any yellow light enemies? The ones that warn you they're going to attack unless you get out of their area first? Oh, well, actually, we're gonna go for the main story area here. Yeah, the Cactuars, the Zombats, they're green light enemies. They don't attack unless you attack them. Is there any other game other than Lotro, any other MMO other than Lotro that has a type of enemy that is like in between both hostile and non-hostile? The type in which they warn you first, so you get a chance to avoid the battle, sort of. Okay, gotta be careful here. Don't wanna be surrounded by too many enemies. This game looks beautiful. I agree 100%, Bob. Okay, let me recover my HP a little bit. I forget that I have a potion here for healing. I should probably assign Alt to this bar right here before long. So that is Alt 1, Alt 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that assigned to anything else in the game? Otherwise, yeah, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't have that. You get a little bit of room before they start attacking you, I think. Blizzardo. And let's go for this one here. They started the battle first. I'm surprised they didn't aggro that quiver and guard there too. But I'm getting used to the way aggro works here. Let's start with the lightning there. I wonder if the player Lalafels also make that death noise when they die. World of Warcraft is like that too, if we want to make another WoW comparison. in that it's the same for NPCs and players. Some sounds are the exact same between them, and that's good. In a PvP server, that really helps with immersion. When you're facing an NPC orc, and you're facing an NPC, a player orc. That's what I meant to say. Okay, whoa. We are ready for this battle, though, I think. You can do a fight. Oh, you know what I forgot to do in an earlier battle? Some crowd control with the sleep effect. By putting the other enemies to sleep, if I aggroed multiple enemies. We still need one more piece of raw Nashashite. So I still need to attack other enemies here. To get that one over there. I need to recover a little bit more MP than this. Let's see if I'm able to fight decently with just a staff. No, I can't. No, I gotta do my magic. Is there an area with more greenery? Would love to see how a forest area-like area looks. I'm sure there is. There's gotta be, Bob. I honestly don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is. Who's attacking me? Okay. Gotta be careful. They're respawning already. The respawn rates are very fast in this game. I'm not used to such fast respawn rates. So that adds some difficulty that I didn't expect on FF14. Gridania is like that? Okay. Yeah, Ulda is a desert area, so it's not like that for that reason. Let me put them to sleep. I think that will be good. Yeah, both of them are asleep. And I can be with just one battle right now. To be on the safe side. For now. Just a reminder, on the next ad break, I'm gonna have to go AFK a little bit. Well, may or may not be the next ad break, depending on what I'm doing in the game. But as I usually do on the weekdays, I'll have to be AFK for a chunk. Well, not a chunk, for a little bit. That's what I meant to say. That's the only thing I came for here, the Nashashite. That's a lot of people I slew there. A lot of Lalafels. How far do you have to get in the story to get there, Mist? For Gridania? Gridania is a starter area for some people. If you don't have it as your starter area, I don't know how it works. Mist can probably explain that. Yeah, I assume you can do all the areas if you want to, but it would take you longer to go to the other areas if you didn't start on them. Let's fight this soldier because I think it's gonna get on the way. Oh, I think these are the giant toads I was looking for. We're gonna have to go there anyway, in that direction. Oh, a level 15 main story quest will let you go there? Okay. I'm at level 15 already, so yeah. I have good reasons to be emphasizing the main story quest right now. And I don't know how far away I am from the glamour thing. Of course, I want to get to that. Look at those toads. They are humongous. Humongous. Oh! Okay. We better be careful here. I think I'm also in the area of damage. But okay, too late for that. It makes sense that it pulled me. It pulls me with the tongue, right? Just like a toad would. Pardon me? This is not a Super Mario Toad, though. Not a friendly one. I prefer the Super Mario Toads. They're more friendly. When you progress in the main scenario quest, you'll get an airship pass which lets you travel to other cities. You should get there around level 14, 15. You can also get from Olda to Gridania by walking. Or the other way around, of course. But airship is the only way to get to from Limsa. Googled it. Okay, thank you. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, Bob, but I could go for it with the airship. By walking, I'm kind of curious, though. Kind of curious. Ulda, Steps of Nald. Well, we gotta see the whole map now. For Thanalan. I don't know how far away Gridania is. Northern Thanalan, Eastern Thanalan. Many areas that I haven't been to yet. When they say walking, I don't know if I'm gonna expose myself to areas that are dangerous, though. So I better watch out for that. Might be better to just use the airship when I get it available. Yeah, because the main story quest I have available right now is level 12, so I'm still a little bit far from that. Gotta do a few more. Eastern into the Black Shroud is where you want to go. Thank you. So Eastern Tanalan. And then let's wait for this to load. Oh no, wait, it doesn't load because I haven't explored it. South Shroud. East Shroud. Old Gridania, kind of like that, yeah. I would have to... Oh, and they have the map for this. And you would have to sort of see how it looks. So if I get there, Bob, it's gonna be by airship. I don't think it's viable for me to go that far. And I would rather not have a part of the story I don't want to see yet there. So we'll see. But if I can, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm curious too. I'd love to see the foresty area. You can just fly me there? Okay. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Let me just focus on the quest here. I think I'll do it when I get back to Ul'dah. Sooner than later, at this rate. What is it that I do for the Thaumaturge's Guild? Oh, I have to go back. Oh, yes, I was at the Thaumaturge's Guild where we're going to continue that. But I went to the inn to sleep and I forgot. I forgot. Okay, whatever. Let's do a little, what was the name of this? Trust? Fate. Let's do a little fate here. Oh, wait a second. This rude, blasted ant soldier wants to attack me. And it doesn't let me get out of the dialogue window easily when that happens. Thank you, Mist. Yeah, that's one of the situations in which it's better if you just take care of it. Mida, it by a bond he were. Now I want them all dead like, with crazy eyes like them as drawn in the picture shows. That used to take me to the picture shows before he was it, by a bond. I'm sorry, I couldn't read that accent correctly. Don't get it. Bon. Spawning aura bonds, okay. Bring it on. How about is the lag and rubber banding in this game? So far from what I've seen, it seems to perform way better than ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤, STO, and other memos I've tried. But maybe I'm just missing the lag. From what I know, it's non-existent. If you have any lag like that, it's on your side. You never had any lag in this game. Even Miss was saying that even people with potato PCs were not having that sort of situation. I don't know about potato internet though. Hey, my internet is not exactly the best in the world, but I don't think it's potato either, so I wouldn't know. It wouldn't be fair to call my internet a potato internet. No, a potato internet is like one in which you can't even live stream, you know? Without going into like 360p at best. That would be potato in my book. A poor boy whose father was eaten by an Orobon. Yes, an Orobon has sworn bloody revenge against the terrible Wave King who rendered him a starveling orphan. While it won't bring his father back, the indiscriminate slaying of random Orobon may just help to restore the sparkle in the young boy's eyes. I see what he means. We're gonna have to fight that toxic toad as well. So we better be careful. I shouldn't be using Thunder like that, I think. How many do I have to kill? Let's see, will it attack me? It's kind of weird that it didn't attack me there. But okay. Let's see if I get more than one aggro. Okay, yeah, it's still aggro only one. I don't think I'm very ready to face a lot of enemies at once like that. Unless absolutely necessary, unless it's unavoidable. Well, there's the other one. I don't know why it didn't get aggroed before. I don't recall doing an AoE there. Yeah, this is the time to be using my sleep. I am losing health. Let me use my potion there. We are not doing well. I don't know why the sleep didn't work on them. Hold on, let me move away a little bit. I might need some healing mist if you're able to heal me. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna place my first death in the game. Ooh, yes, I think we're gonna have the first death in FF14. Interesting. Hey, I take it as an interesting opportunity to see what death is like in the game. Oh, but there you go. Thank you, Mist. I think you healed me. Yeah. Hey, if I die, yeah, there's too many enemies around here. It's a fucking mess. Okay. This is a challenge. This is a challenge. No, 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 you're fine, you're fine. Heal me. I mean, I take it as an opportunity to see what death is like, but I'd rather not die, of course. If you can heal me, by all means. Because I am not doing well right now. The potion doesn't heal you much either. I think I need to get a more powerful potion. Yeah, this is a difficult fate. Because there's a lot of other hostile enemies around. How many do I need to kill? It doesn't tell you how many. We need to recover a little bit though. Or help me kill stuff, yeah. Kinda in disbelief about the lag. Sorry for not granting your death wish, you're fine. Potions are useless at higher levels. Well, I'm not at a higher level though. It's still a little bit useful, but I see what you mean, yeah. I can see how they can become so useless so fast. Yeah. I don't see a number of how many enemies you're supposed to kill here. I see this one, I see it. Let me see if this AoE Blizzard can do well. Careful with the toad. How did you lose the aggro of that toad? Did you use an effect on that? Do we just have to... Oh, we have to fill the meter. It doesn't tell you how many, I think. Right. I'm still getting used to the fates. Still getting used to that system, I think. No? Okay. I thought you had the aggro of that toxic toad. That's really weird. Okay. No big deal. It was like, I'm out of here, bish. Alright. Yeah, we want to take care of the spawning Orobons. Those are the ones we want to attack, I think. Did I miss anything in the chat? I think I'll check it after the fate is over. Or no, wait, let me see. You even had lag spikes in WoW? I thought lag was an essential to MMO as butter on bread. Never play an MMO where I at least didn't lag once. I start to see what you mean, Bob. Yeah. Well, hopefully in the modern era now, that's not a thing you see anymore. In this day and age. Hold on. Just trying to catch up with the chat a little bit. There we go. Just in time, just in time. Thank you for the help, Mist. I couldn't have done it without you. We are not done yet. The battle is joined yet again. The respawn rates are so fast in this game. They are quite fast. Too fast for my liking. Maybe they are so fast because they have so many players, though. Anyway. The question should be, how the fuck did ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤 mess it up so bad? Non-existent how? But apparently they have an engineering team on the case now, thank the heavens. Wait, ℂ𝕠𝕟 has an engineering team on it now? So they are going to fix it? That's good news if I got that right. Or did you mean FF14? A turtle made it to the water? Hearing there's no lag makes me really want to try this game now. Yeah, join the cult. Yeah, the Church of Yevon. Well, Yevon is from another Final Fantasy, but yeah, it's the closest we've got. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna spend 100 gil to travel here. I'm lazy. Let's go over there. Oh, we have the ad in progress. I gotta take the AFK break now anyway, so it's a good time for it. Yeah. Oh, really? They said so on the ℂ𝕠𝕟 stream today. Okay. Let's talk more about that when I get back, alright? I gotta go AFK for now. This is a major effing deal, my friends. This is a major deal right here, okay? Okay, this is great to hear. This is great to hear. Alright. I'll be back as always, superstars. Stay connected to the Tajigen Temple. Oh, what's up with her? Look at that glitch! She's still standing. It's a standing corpse. It was all red and with all those... Whoa! Weaver? What happened to you? Did you fall? Mohas has been defeated. What happened? But yeah, there was a... Oh, the elevator. Did the elevator crush you? I come back and your body is just there and your droid is just looking at you. That's priceless. You just thought you could survive it. Oh, you jumped. You jumped. Okay, okay. Mokas has been defeated. Defeated by gravity. Yeah, for example, like the jump I'm making now. But that one was higher. Yeah. Defeated by gravity. I can already do a video with what I'm doing right now. But I think they may be better if I get more of a following. Otherwise, people are not gonna care for this random to just stare at your face like that. Stare into your soul in this way. Like so. Yeah. Like, why would a random person just see the beauty and madness of the cosmos like this? Why would they? Now, in this game, like... It's so beautiful, Tocino. There you are, Bacon. There you are, brother. You came at a good time. As we're coming back from a 90-second ad break. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. I just love that ability so much. Let's use it again. Let's use it again. So much fun.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Many believe that the strength of the Barghest lay in their howl. While it is true their howls are dangerous, the power of their eyes is equally dangerous. With but a gaze, they have been known to strike a deep fear into their victims that can kill them. I would ask you to seek out Barghest and collect their eyes. I will pay you handsomely for this bounty. And what do you want to do with their eyes, may I ask? You're just saying all of this bad stuff about their eyes, and you're not even saying what you want them for. What are you doing, lady? Edith Sweet Rose, what the hell are you doing with their eyes? You sound like a witch. A witch in Middle Earth. What the heck are you gonna do? That is so suspicious. Susie Baka. What the heck? What is that about? What the heck is this about? Yes, Susie Baka right here, this witch.
Guys, Vincent is filth. Bloodthirsty, ruthless. And he's a war criminal. His ships have been screwing up Republic supply routes for years. Countless people have died because of him. He took out my brother's battle cruiser. Killed thousands more. The Republic should be planting his head on a stake, not offering him protection.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Did you hear that notification sound? That's the... Oh, great. We disconnected a bit, but... Did you hear that notification sound? It kind of sounded like a censor. Like he was saying a bad word there, and he got censored. That's so funny the way that works out. But you know, the hustle. Do your hustle and slay, and then you can lay, as in lay down. You can rest. He's laying those ladies. Ah, yes I am. Yes I am. Hold on. Yes, he is laying those ladies. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Yes. I can't commit to subscriptions like that right now. Like, yeah, I could have a month and then just cancel it, but I hate doing that. Especially because it's gonna be a rabbit hole for me, and then after that month, I'm just gonna be... I want to play this game, but I can't play it anymore. I'd rather not play it in the first place and just avoid that. No, give me my game back. I'd rather just avoid that, you know? It's the blasted rabbit hole. 60, but let's try 49. Yes, we got it! I didn't expect to get it! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Let's go! I have to choose which one. A beehive chimp. A pair of brat... Nah, I'm good. Okay, so we're gonna go for a treasure hunt. Oh, nice, Barry. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Give me my shovel. Gotta run. Gotta run. I don't have time to talk to anyone. Is this it? Yes! Okay, treasure found. Oh, whoops. Hold on, let me pick this up. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You love to see it. This is the second time this has happened to me, in which the treasure is literally right there. Right there. Ah, that's so funny. That is so funny. But it happens. It can happen. Oh, hold on. The microphone was muted. Sorry about that. I just realized the microphone was muted. Ah, okay. Well, again, Bob, if you are there, take care. Have a good time with your wife. Thank you for being here. I'll see you around. The microphone was muted. I think I thought I had desktop audio muted because I mute that when I go for the Twitch clips that you saw on the screen. So the game audio doesn't go over that, but I muted the wrong thing. Okay. Well, I was talking about the Lotra streams, so who was streaming today? What did they mention? That's great to hear that they're working on it. I hope it doesn't take too long, because, well, this has gone on for too long. We must vanquish all these foes. This has gone on for too long. It's in all of our interests to subdue them once and for all. That's from Charlemagne by Christopher Lee. Charlemagne, The Omens of Death. And I think it's also on the other Charlemagne album. And yeah, thank you, Miss. Thank you for the welcome back. Well, at least I realized that I was muted early on. That could have been worse. See, this is why it's always good to check the audio mixer in OBS if that's the software you use. I don't know if the other versions of OBS are the same. XSplit, I don't know how it is. And I think there's still supposed to be a Twitch, like a Twitch streaming software. I don't know if it still exists or if it's still updated or anything. But alright, let's continue with things here. These antlings are not aggressive. They're not hostile. So let's get back here to turn in some quests. What am I supposed to do here? I see a check mark. Need not apply in person. Where was I supposed to go? I think I was supposed to come in here. Yes. There you are. There you are, Mist. Careful! You're gonna break things inside here. That's too big. State your business, quick like. I'm busy. Got an application for you. Another miner looking for work, is it? Let's see. Everything looks to be in order. Alright, I'll go ahead and add him to the list. What have you done? What have you done, Mist? These refugees are a bloody 12 cent. They break their backs for next to nothing. And when they're washed up, there's always another to take their spot. The poor fool Ziggle Pebble's worth more than they'll see in their whole lifetime. Yours can be a right cruel place at times, but I ain't want to change what ain't broke. Ouch. Would be great if we could tell him not to do any of this if he can help it. Bad working conditions. Exploiting your workers. A story I have heard way too many times. Apparently I can't do anything about it though. At least not for now. Is this big enough? I think it was. I get the feeling you can do even bigger than that if possible. Do you want me to get in there by any chance, or are you just following me? You could give me a ride there. The next quest objective is over here. Air today, gone tomorrow. It's not that far away anyway. It's not that far away. Oh yeah, I just remember Fortnite got an update. I think Indiana Jones is live. I need to update the game and play it as soon as I have time. But I've been kinda, I was doing really well advancing on the vocal cover video. And also the subathon work, but I've been a little bit flaky the last 2 days or so. Yesterday or the last 2 days. So I really need to get back on that. And I want to do it after the stream today. It was so unbearable having to watch from the shadows while the bandits sold those precious gemstones. The Nashashite! Excellent work, adventurer! You've dealt the bandits a crippling blow. And finally, after being consigned to this shanty town for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nashashite to good use, worry not. These troops are always so suspicious. Something fishy is going on with them. How's the equipment, by the way? No changes there. I still can't wear any headgear with what I'm wearing right now. I must have 2 vials of gigantoad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad. Please, my friend does not have much time left. Oh, bless you! You are not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He has always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take the meals and reagents he needs, and we would have no needs for just such foulness as the bile of toads. Hope is not all that is lost to us here. Gale and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer. So it is done. Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. ℂ𝕠𝕟 is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Yeah, these troops, I forget what they're called, the ones that have this uniform, they are up to no good. They are up to no good. My time has passed. The brass plates, that's the one. The brass plates of the rose must look to others for guidance. The brass plates are up to no good. They're a bunch of scoundrels. From what I understand so far. Level 16! Let's go. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lowe's Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Remember, it's in singular, Miss.
Level up!
And thank you for the level up too. Okay, you were just following. There we go, that's the emote. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass plates of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. They shall escape the scoundrel this time? But the next time... There's a lot of fates around here. You know how I said I want to do every fate possible? Well, it's not a priority. So we can leave them for now. I'm not even gonna remember which ones I did and which ones I didn't. That requires like a checklist outside the game that I should keep track of. Okay, I'm gonna use this crystal to transport myself back to... oh no, wait. Register fate. Oh no, wait. No, that's not how it works. It's from the map that I can do that. I gotta go to the Horizon anyway. I forget where that was. I want to come here anyway because I want to go to the Thaumaturge's Guild and continue that quest line that I was doing. I'm spending a lot of gil though. A lot of gil. I should be a little bit more stingy with that. You won't be as merciful next time. Yes. That's the spirit. This is not the place for ruffians or scoundrels, unless we're playing an evil character that's like that. Like in Star Wars, The Old Republic. This is no place for brigands, for mongrels, scoundrels, and curs. I just love saying those words. They need to go back in. They need to come back into fashion, you know. All those ways of referring to bad people, because it's something that you can say with a lot of gusto, if you will, and it's also something that feels like a great insult without having to say the regular coarse words, if you will. Any more variety you can add to a language is always better. Especially on the insult department. Sheriff Kaiden. Ah. Hey, I can make a great sheriff. You know why? Because the symbol for a sheriff is a star. So a star badge on my chest? That fits me like a glove, baby. Like a glove. Have I synchronized this Ethernet shard? I have. There's so many I haven't synchronized in this city. Just haven't even bothered with them. Oh yeah, I maybe should have used it just to come here. But that's okay, whatever. So let's speak to Coco Bunny, sorry. Thank you, Weaver. Thank you, Mist. Aha! You arrived before me upright and breathing. Wonderful. It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Kaiden, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Blizzard. Well, neither of these options. I would use Blizzard or I would use a potion. But okay, brandish my scepter as a club. Yes, the scepter is centrally a lethal instrument of death. Your death, you valorous fool! Remember the first chapter. We do not close distance with our enemies. And we certainly do not hit them with our finely crafted tools of thaumaturgy. Pray consider replenishing your energies with a vial of ether before humiliating yourself in melee combat. That's what I told you! You didn't give me the option, Coco Bunny. Ah, ether, the draught of the gods. We thaumaturgists indeed, any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of Beastman activity. It seems an Amalja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. The time has come for you to put your knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Coco Boogie has an additional request. While you are busy incinerating Amalja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw away any from their smoking remains. Good stuff, good stuff. I'll happily do that. That's a great ferry you have. Is that your ferry, Mist? That's a great angle from which to take a screenshot of the ferry. That's very cool looking. There we go. Nice. When your shield covers the hellfire 5 times over or more. Wait, what were you talking about? What were you saying that in response to? Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I need to get to a vendor. I think I have some stuff that I might want to sell. Well, crafting materials here. Yeah, these things I want to sell. Might be a good idea to just keep the crafting materials for now. I have so much space still. But when I start filling that up is the time to... Is the time to sell them. Thanks for the boost, Mist. Oh, there we go. We have a party. We can go for that. And... Okay, we go to Western Thanalan and Totonoa's Trial Guild leave. I might as well take that quest from the Pugilist Guild. Not a pugilist, but it's a quest that I can do. I assume anyone can do it because of that. Oh, Kaiden having like at least 2k plus extra HP. But how do I have that? Sorry, you lost me there a bit, Mist. Pugilist! You can see the fist over there. Ah, because of your shield. Thank you. I see what you mean now. Gelter does not like the way you are looking at him, but will let it pass if you deliver a message for him. Hey, you. I saw you looking at me. You got something to say? Huh? No? Well, I do. You know Diddlata? Short, broke, never pays what he owes. Yeah, that bleeding horse, son. Tell him to pay up or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard that it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamut. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like as not. So you go and tell him. There you go. Hope that was not too loud. And of course, I think this is something when you are a pugilist. Not gonna do that yet. My focus should be in the main story quest, as I said, for the advancement of gameplay. And well, the main story is great too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We are at Horizon. Where was the Horizon again? I keep forgetting. Eastern Thanalan. Oh, I haven't been there yet. Passing the blade. No, this is not it. This is not it. Hold on, hold on. Megovan and Arurin, glad you could make it. So, we were talking about something I didn't know that was mentioned today on the Lotra stream. Those are great fairy effects. I'm seeing them. Melody, Mist. Apparently, they're getting an engineering team to fix the lag and other issues like that for Lotro at long last. We literally talked about this yesterday, and today they mentioned it. Thank you for the shout out again, Mist. Hey, your shout out that you gave me on the Discord server, much appreciated, and on Twitter as well. As always, Arurin, as always. You have arrived, indeed. Not gonna work? Why are you so pessimistic? Is it... Why do you say that? Where was Horizon? I've been there before, but I forget. Western Thanalan. Hold on, hold on. There it is, okay. Okay. Ah, okay, the Gate of the Sultana right there. And I also have something here, actually. Let me see. They need to take the freaking game offline and move it to a new engine. But what if that's what they're doing? Oh, thank you. I think that was you, Mist. Thank you for the teleport. Although I was gonna turn in a quest, I forgot. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever. Sloppy, aka late. It's alright. You don't have to be here at the start of the stream every time. But hey, if you do, you're a superstar, my friend. You're a shinier superstar than you already are. I mean, that could be what they end up doing. And I do agree, from what I understand of it so far at least. A new engine is what is needed. Ah, Kaiden. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. And I have this for you. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass plates of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Assigning engineers to just keep repairing an irreparable engine will go nowhere. They said on the Lotus scene today that they have an engineering team working on the lag now. What do engineers do? I don't know. They're wizards. That's all I know about them. Seriously. As far as I'm concerned, they're wizards. The brass plates of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Kaiden. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. I can join them. I'm a thaumaturge too. Hey, hold on. Let me say it like this. You know, I'm something of a thaumaturge myself. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass plates. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. Very well. Let me go to a vendor here to sell some stuff. And it's time to go to a vendor too, for that matter. As soon as I can. I don't think I'm gonna sell anything else. Oh yeah, I should put that ether on my bars. Speaking of ether, yes. Over here. And that will be helpful. Imagine that's what they're planning to do then, Rurin. The engine is literally unfixable, and anyone with half a brain knows it. They need to pull an FF14. Ooh, they might. Yeah. That's drastic, but if they do... yeah, it could be good. It could be good. They don't just repair. That might indeed be what the engineers are doing. I know an engineer that has worked for Unity and Activision, and he has literally told me before the only thing he will be able to fix is a bad engine. You finally got your 3-week summer vacation. Nice, Mist. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna play FF14? Maybe New World? Yeah, rewrite it, because I was gonna say, Aurorin, like, that's exactly what they need to do. Well, you're saying they need to not fix the engine, but rather get a new one. So maybe that's what you were referring to. Look at that, though. Your fairy also has a level. I assume it can go into combat as well. So imagine. Imagine. I'm thinking of courting the assessor, the one who ties her hair up, like... Let's do some repairs here quickly. 9 gil. And alright, yes, we're gonna continue with the main story. Through the Sunset Gate first. I haven't been here yet, I think. Now is the time to do so, then. I know an engineer that has worked for Unity, and he later told me before the only thing he can't fix is a bad engine. Ah. Then if it's the same situation, well, they may need to do something different. Any other territory with engineers IRL has them doing more than fucking repairs? No, yeah, I feel like an engineer can literally just replace an engine. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be optimistic about it myself. A bleeding venture come to help? I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trust the men only. Anyway, we got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufulupa. Boy's got a stick up his arse the size of a salad tender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Bronze Scutium, not gonna get that. Since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. The Ouroboros swimming around the site are disrupting the thaumaturge's work, which means we got to slaughter the lot of them. You can help us by killing 6 of the beasts. Let me know when you've finished. Sure thing, we can start with this one right here. Ikuzo, fight! Tatakai no toki wa ima, tatakai no toki ga kita. How do you say thaumaturge in Japanese? Like, oh, we aggroed this one, eh? How do they call thaumaturges in Japanese in this game? I'm curious. Does anyone know? A game engine is for a game what a foundation is for a house. Can't fix it unless the whole house is rebuilt. I mean, if you get masons, for example, if you get architects, they are also capable of doing that. So I think by the same token, an engineer is also capable of doing that, right? But I don't know if that's what they said they would do on the Lotra stream today, if they even said that. Who was streaming today? Because Cordovan doesn't usually stream on Thursdays, and I don't know if he has come back yet. Because he had a leave of absence for now from the stream. Usually tomorrow is when he streams, right? Same applies to Lotro, then someone needs to invent a way to fix that problem. AKA revolutionize the game developer scene. They need to take the game offline for a year and rebuild the game from the ground up. New engine as priority, which will allow for better graphics, no lag, and just a better experience overall. A year is so long though. The Square Enix really have the game offline for 1 year? It could be good though. It could be good. I hope that doesn't mean the storyline changes though. Lotro doesn't work like that. I don't think it would work like that. They did? Okay, it would take more than a year. That sounds depressing though. That sounds really sad. I've got to believe there's another way around this. But well, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. But yeah, do it without removing the quests that are already there. It's mostly the gameplay, right? We're talking about the gameplay. It would take more than a year for a team of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 size. They did, and it came back better than ever. If somebody launches a private server of this, if ℂ𝕠𝕟 ever goes offline, and those servers don't have any lag to them, what is it that they did to make that possible? That the developers couldn't do, for example? Because this has happened with previous games, I think. I don't know. This whole thing is so complex to me to understand. Did I aggro anything else? Okay. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤. See? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Great! That means I'm gonna be treated to the finest food and drink because I'm also a ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤, right? It's like the Anakin and Padme meme, you know? That means I'm also gonna get it, right? Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of free fish to Horizon for the feast. I would love for a revamp of ℂ𝕠𝕟, same lore, but everything else being rebuilt. Like, when you say same lore, what do you mean? Because I want the exact same quests, honestly. The exact same quests, nothing changed about them. The exact same dialogue, even. Maybe they can introduce more voice acting. The exact same narration as well. Yeah, just changing the gameplay, maybe even changing the graphics, if you will, but yeah. Would get me, along with many others, hyped to play ℂ𝕠𝕟 again. I would wait however long for the game to come back and would even donate money if needed. Yeah, it could happen. I'm curious, how is Dungeons & Dragons Online doing? Does DDO have the same problems as ℂ𝕠𝕟? Because it looks like they have the same engine. But, well, I'm just basing it on the similarities in graphics. They look similar, but I don't know how it is in terms of the engine or whatever. I'm a noob at these things, as I said. How is DDO doing? Does anybody know? That's another game I would love to play again. But, well, no time for that right now, right? I just literally started Final Fantasy XIV. I want to check out Rocket League soon, if possible. So there's that. We'll be checking it out soon, maybe next week, depending on how things go with the subathon. Like, as I said, if we meet a certain goal in the subathon, you will get to decide what games I play next week. You all in the chat, if you're there in the subathon, I mean. Let me see if I remember. Let me open the graphic again and see the milestone. I think it was at 10 or 15 subs. Five subs, chat makes my schedule. Hold on, let me see if I can show it on the screen here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me go into studio mode of OBS here for a moment. There are some things I need to adjust, I think. While you can look at the graphic there. Okay. So yeah, 5 subs, chat makes my schedule. Oh yeah, it's the earliest one. So you can decide which days and how many days, with the exception of Monday and Sunday, because it's going to be a Monday to Sunday week in that sense. You will even get to decide which graphics I'm going to use to an extent, if I have an option to show you the graphics. 10 subs, chat makes me do a tweet, safe for work only, you maniacs. 15 subs, community movie day vote. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while, and we can have a vote between, I don't know, we'll decide, Star Wars maybe. And if it's Star Wars, which Star Wars movie? And, well, some of those I want to watch with all of you. Some fan cuts of that, some fan edits of that. But they end up being like 4 hours long. 20 subs, spicy noodles madness. I still have the bag here, waiting in case it comes into play. You can listen to it. 25 subs, viewers choose next cover. It will be a vote between the ones I'm considering. 35 subs, a main outfit for the stream. 50 plus subs, you get to decide which new assets we're going to commission, as long as it's within budget, of course. It can be emotes, it can be maybe even a new logo. It can be... I'm not sure what else, honestly. But again, we can decide that. We can decide that. Yes, same quest, at least in regards to epic story and main side stories like Bingo Boffin. Random side quests, especially mid to late game, could use rework though. I think they're perfect the way they are. I don't want the stories to change. That's what I'm saying. Unless the changes are not major. That's where... Well, maybe I'm biased because when you make irreversible changes, players miss out on what was originally there, right? Although it depends on what kinds of changes they are. I mean, what I don't want them to do is like a cataclysm situation in which the game is very different. The areas are very different. The quests in those areas are very different. The stories in those quests are very different. A calamity, a cataclysm situation. That sort of thing. Kill 15 Black Wolves? I'm fine with those quests. I mean, take a look at the game I'm playing. They have a lot of quests like that. Ultimately, they're optional. They're optional for players. If anything needs the most rework for side quests, they are all boring, Emo. What makes them different from the side quests we also have here, Mist? We have a lot of side quests that are like that. I just did one like that. I literally am finishing right now a side quest which got me to kill like 6 Autobahn, something like that. That is boring for a lot of people. But ultimately they're optional, right? Oh, that's the entire pre-land story. Okay, if it's the main storyline, yeah, maybe you could use some rework like that to make it less boring, yeah. Anything Rohan or after was a different experience though. Rohan is fine. At least those quests had cool lore behind them, unlike me to endgame. Much obliged, Venturer. That's 6 fewer Orobon to pester our guests. Should be tall. The Thaumaturges could have brought their own escort from the city. But seeing as they wanted to take a gander at the ruins this close to Horizon, the officers reckoned would be held responsible for any incidents regardless. So here we are. It ain't that much work, but we still got to stay on guard. If an Orobon so much as nibbles on one of their toes, we're liable to lose all of ours. Sounds like a rough time for the brass blades. Yeah, in the case of some brass blades, it makes sense that they're always so hostile, right? What is going on there? Is that you, Mist, or somebody else? That is you, Mist, just floating above there. Looking great, looking great. It's like a spaceship is going to abduct me. Ah! What do you even mean, Aurorin? They are the same through the whole game? I play quests for lore, not tasks. I agree. I play them the same. I don't mind doing the tasks, though. I don't mind doing the tasks. But I do agree that if they put too many tasks, too many of the collect X amount of things, kill X amount of things over and over and over, it's gonna get old. Doesn't World of Warcraft have the same problem? Because NPC lazy, you do it? That's the issue? Yeah. That's what I just said. Ooh, I like the checkerboard pattern here. You know, checkerboard chess-like patterns are always so cool to see. Medieval times tended to have those a lot. In shields, in armor. Reminds me of Chivalry 2 as well. Again, I mentioned that game that I want to get back to. Hey, shoutouts to this cool name from this player, Kaitus Revan. Really cool. Oh, look at this. These are interesting. Small talk. Let's do some small talk first. You there! Yes, you! You were gazing at me with lustful eyes, weren't you? Don't even think to deny it. No, I wasn't. You're not my type. Well, I shall say you to this. You have exquisite taste, my dear man. I dare say you have a future in color coordination. Hold on, before we talk to her again, I need to take a quick bio break. Can I sit here? There we go. And that's the whole point. Make each side quest feel different like FF14 does. Lodger just recycles and recycles and recycles. Really, because all the side quests, most of them tend to be the same. They feel the same way, you know? Which is just kill X amount of mobs, collect X amount of things from mobs. That's what I've seen so far. There are a few that are different than that. Deliver this letter for me, you know? They seem to be the same for the most part, and I'm talking about the side quests. And even a lot of the main story quests have been like that. But well, I'm still in the early game, right? At least with early game it makes sense. My point is that the entire game, not just mid-late game. Late game unexcusable. Early game is meant to bring in new players, not kill them by boring them to death. Have I missed something? Because for me, that's been the FF14 experience so far. And I'm even talking about the main story quest. Though it has good cutscenes to it and they have a little bit more variation. But there has still been a number of kill X amount of mobs and deliver this for me in there. But alright, let's talk about this in a moment. BRB. What's up, Maniacs? Thank you for waiting. Let me catch you with the chat. Pick up the quest next to me. Yeah, I'm seeing these quests here. I thought they were related to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Can you remind me what else blue can mean? I'm gonna pick up the quest that she has. She has 2. So yeah, cosmetics, let's go. But I don't have the glamour system available yet, I think. My point is that the entire game, not just mid-late game. Oh yeah, sorry, I saw that already. Early game side quests are boring in most games though. That doesn't justify it though. That doesn't justify it. Look at ESO for example, how good they are at not doing that. ESO, I don't think has any quests that are like that. Barely any that are like kill X amount of things or this or that. It's very, very notable and distinguished because of it. You only need to do it once in FF14. In Lotro, alt leveling is almost mandatory. Really? What makes you say that? I don't see why Lotro alt leveling is mandatory. Because of the crafting, maybe? But that's not necessarily the fault of the game, it's just the fault of the player base for not cooperating, if I got that right. What makes you say it, Mist? I do it because I like to, but I don't see necessarily why you want more than one character. If you want any sort of ember income in Lotro, you need like 2 or 3 alts. And embers are used to buy endgame gear. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't play at endgame. Or you spend cash on loot boxes and keys to get the embers. Blue is everything important from unlocks to either currents. That is bad. That is bad. I hate the look of those sandals I'm wearing now. But it's the best gear I have. I hate the look of me right now. This looks terrible. This is a terrible looking outfit. Oh, wait! If I had a glamour, is this the one? You there, yes, you! The decisively unfashionable adventurer. You're right about that. Gods be good, never in my life have I seen such an unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost to form. The mere sight of you fair makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I need more than color though. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moist in my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Hold on, we got more to talk about. Oh dear, this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle because there's little else going for it. She's right about that. That's it, I made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the Peace Peist, that's a terrible name, and ask Falkland. I'll have some blood orange juice and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now, off you go. Yeah, I prefer orange juice without any pulp either. She has good taste. She has good taste. I'll give her that. She's right about that. Since embers are weekly limited, so people create alts to bypass that. The only thing keeping me playing Lotro right now is responsibility and friends. I co-run a raiding community on Landy and I play with my friends still. I see. That doesn't sound good though. It kind of sounds like you're forcing yourself to play it. I mean, it's good that you're committed to your friends like that and the raiding community. That's really good, Mist. But at the same time, it sounds kind of like if you're in a situation like that for a video game, it's too much, maybe. Well, if you are enjoying it though, that's the thing. It kind of sounds like you're not enjoying it and you're forcing yourself. As long as you're not forcing yourself to the point of, I'm just doing this out of duty, but I'm not liking any second of it. Yeah. You know, somebody who is a live streamer and has a community going on, like me, also has something like that. There's a sense of responsibility which will go beyond the games. But it's not at the point in which it makes me hate it. And it's just like, oh, I'm forced to do this. No. You enjoy playing with your friends, right? Oh, Surgam sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know? Give her an ailment and she'll take a mom. Sorry, those words are hard for me. Give her an ailment, she'll take a mom. But you don't really enjoy the game itself anymore? Well, as long as it's not a hateful experience for you. That's what I'm saying. So, how's that drink coming along? Hi. Here's your blood orange juice, as the queen requested. Oh, delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. Some say, yeah, you see, these are the source of quests, but this is important because I needed cosmetics. It's literally a few meters away and you have to do it. But for me, there's dialogue to it, so it's nice to do it. It helps me immerse myself in the game world as well. personally. I mean, the only thing outside of the lore that I like about LOTRO is the community. The LOTRO community is generally awesome. That's something that has still never failed after all this time. So it's great. It's great to have that. The LOTRO family. But you don't really enjoy the game. Oh yeah, so sorry, I missed that. Do her second quest? Yeah. Some say I have expensive tastes, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends my choice of wardrobe too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you look a lot less drabby if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, it just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Jeez, she's kind of entitled, but okay. LOTRO community is great until you have a negative opinion of the game and write it in world chat. Some people are absolutely rabid. I think, Mist, those are only a few rotten apples and a tree of shining apples. Or on the forums, or on a LOTRO streamer stream, made that mistake before. No, I remain optimistic with what I've seen about things. Glamour dressers in rooms are now available. You may use dressers to transform items into glamours and create ensembles for quick and easy use. I'm gonna have to learn this system a little bit because it's not... Hey! Cosmetics are at least available from the start in LOTRO. I'm gonna have to go all the way to an inn now. I had her other quest, right? The one for the colors? Or was that it? Did it do both of them at the same time? No, I still need to do it. Where did I get the orange juice? The same place? Talk to her? Yeah, but it's not available right now. Just inside the northern gates. Yeah. Because it's another orange juice. Talk about entitled. The northern gates over here? Is there an orange juice here? Ah, whoops. Misclick. An orange juice sounds really good right now, actually. Yeah, to buy it from merchant first. That's what I needed to do. To be too positive? Really? I don't find them like that, Mist. I know what you mean. Saccharine fake positivity like that. You can sort of read... Well, I'm not good at reading the room or any of that. I hate that phrase, reading the room. But I digress. I don't find them to be that way, honestly. I don't feel that saccharine positivity from them. No. To change the appearance, highlight it and select Cast Glamour from the subcommands. Catalyst known as Glamour Prisms. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that system. I hate when you have to be doing those sorts of things for cosmetics. The projected gear must be compatible with the Glamour gear's level, class, race, and gender. Glamoured items cannot be sold or traded. Furthermore, the item lending its likeness will become bound to you. This condition that you can always look and perform your best. For example, to cast that glamour, what do I do now? I'm not sure I'm understanding it. You also haven't been involved in the community as Mist and I have been, no offense. I still remain optimistic despite that, Arurin. I mean, I've been here and there, not as much as you have, but Mostly before I started streaming, because that makes my priorities change. I was, you know, between guilds, with the Blue Mountains Regiment, with Fianaro Noceo for a while. I would see some drama happen here and there, and it was the exception rather than the rule. It's never to the point that it feels like the majority are toxic, or even enough toxicity to make it significant. What do I do now, though? Do I have to go to the inn for this? I'm kind of confused here. What am I supposed to do now to get that? Base item level cannot be lower than the glamour cast. I'm very confused. Okay, give me a second. We can meet him, boys, yeah. Let me finish the quest with her first for the color as well. Because she gave me this. Wait a minute. Yeah, because I don't know how to use that. Let me catch you with the chat also. You have played the game for 9 years now, and all that time I have had this exact opinion. Where do I get my data from? World chat over the years. Just seeing people getting chased off because they don't like something about the game. Oh yeah, and also to be fair, I'm basing the world chat on Laurelin only. You see some shenanigans happen here and there, but nothing that I would consider to be too bad. I don't know how the world chat is in other servers, and I did get to see a bit of world chat in Evernight. Yeah, give me a second. We'll get into voice chat in a moment. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten the merchant. Oh, shut up already. Here's your orange juice. I appreciate your advice for glamours and all that, but you make me give you 2 different orange juices like that. That's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured they will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. This is something that is better than Lotro, I guess you could say. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Look at that. Ah, don't you have any violet or purple dyes? That's what we really need here. Laurelin is almost like an innocent baby compared to other servers from my experience. Then that's a good thing. Rather than calling it an innocent baby, I think I call it like the right mindset. So yeah. Oh, there you both are.
Hello.
What's up, superstars?
Hey,
Tell me.
hey, what's up, Caden?
Tell me all about it.
Okay, so first things first is that I would highly recommend always doing cosmetics in an in-room because it will save you glamour crystals, which are very hard to get.
Okay.
Especially early game. Late game they get a little easier to acquire, but they can be very expensive early game, so if you try to do them outside of an in-room, you're going to use a lot more because every time you glamour a piece of gear, it's going to consume 1 glamour each time.
I'll get him some.
Whereas if you do it in an in-room,
hold on. Sorry, Rurin, you kind of lost me. Can you repeat that? I got distracted by something.
Okay, no worries. So, I'll just explain it real easy. So, if you do it in an in-room, you can make the whole outfit once, apply it once with glamour prisms, and then from then on, you never have to use glamour prisms ever again to apply that outfit.
Okay.
Whereas, if you do it outside an in-room, every single time you apply it, you're going to have to do each piece of gear individually instead of the outfit all at once, and it's going to require a ton of glamour prisms every time. So it's going to get very expensive and very annoying. So the best way to do it is to use an in-room. Now the second piece of advice is whenever you go to make cosmetic outfits, always repair all your gear, both equipped and unequipped gear, at a repair merchant. Because you can glamour gear that's broken.
Ah, gotcha. Is there any good reason to do it outside an inn then? All right.
You can once you have your cosmetic outfits created, you can apply them in any city in the world pretty much. As long as you're in a major city, you can just apply a new glamour to yourself.
So you have to go to a city to apply it.
Yes, you cannot do it out in the world like you can in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤. That's the only negative with it. But outside of that, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It only really is annoying when, like, say you're doing a quest and you get better gear, but you're out in the middle of nowhere and you equip it, and then your cosmetic outfit just looks stupid for a bit. That's like the only time it's annoying. But, like, outside
gotcha.
of that, it's usually fine, and those are very rare moments.
Okay.
My experience.
Okay, gotcha on that.
I'm
Thank
coming to you now, riding with some glamour prisms.
Oh, all right.
The sad thing is, Mist, you can't give them to him because he's on the free trial.
Well,
Because I'm gonna
hold
be
on
honest,
to them.
I'm gonna be honest, I totally have 100 purple dies waiting for him to get his subscription
Yes.
that I'm just gonna give them to him.
Wow.
But I'm waiting for him to, you know, maybe nudge ask me for a subscription. That I give him.
Hey.
You can bypass the system by sending it through mail.
No, he can't get mail if he's on the free trial.
Damn it.
Yeah,
All
Why
co-op
is there no
is-
loopholes?
That's the biggest restriction with the free trial is like no co-op.
Can he use the market board?
No, that's also restricted from the free trial.
Well, I'll have to learn how to use that anyway later.
I guess you can just teach him how to get it through the company instead then.
Yeah, he has to learn how to do it the hard way. Or he can just buy a sub. Or I can gift it to him.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. Rurin. But all right. Thank you so much for the help, Mist. Rurin, as
Yeah,
always.
Definitely.
Would you like to stay in voice chat or
I can stay in voice chat until a buddy gets here that actually is one of my IRL buddies that got started on Final Fantasy. So
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
whenever he gets here, I'll hop off. But until then, I can hang out with you guys for a bit.
Okay, let's hang out in the chat of the stream. I think that'll be easier. I'll log off from the call for now.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, let's remain here, and yeah, let's take a look at this quest. I came back to the city for that reason. Hopefully, Maniacs, you were able to listen to the Chocobo music because that was our first time listening to it while we were on that. That was very convenient. And yeah, it's cheaper to take the Chocobo. So let me read about this because I saw that. There was like a bar for the Chocobo. What is up with this? You can end your ride at any time by selecting dismount from the pet hotbar. Once you have dismounted, the Chocobo or Falcon will continue on to his destination, leaving you behind. So what happens to the Chocobo if it just continues like that? It doesn't even fade away. That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, for sure, Rurin, especially if we're on a collab. Yeah. I still need to get more used to having like voice with people. Something I need to continue getting better at for sure. Yeah. Hold on, let me try something. I have a voice chat on a test server where I test things out. Let me join it very quickly. I'm gonna test if I can deafen myself there. Because the last time I tried it... Oh yeah, the game doesn't let me do that. If I'm focused on the game window, the keybinds don't work. And I think it's because the game is also doing things. Like, if you notice, I'm pressing Control-Shift-D, and my character just spins around because... Yeah, you know, D and A is to spin around. Control-Shift-M does this. Waymarks, I have no idea what this is. I think this is something on the map, but I'll find out. Ah, yeah, it doesn't do anything there. But yeah, it was showing like some Discord reactive images for you both, and they were gigantic for a moment on the screen. That's why I got distracted there for a moment. Administrator permissions. Oh yeah. But having to remember every bloody time to run it as administrator, it's gonna make me forget. Discord is the one. Wait, Discord is the one that I will have to run as admin, right? Let me look at the properties very quickly. But it already went on and on, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like look at the properties of Discord. See if it can always be run as admin. There's a way to do that, right? To execute security, maybe? To change permissions? Details. Previous versions. Compatibility. Oh yeah, the compatibility mode for previous Windows versions. That's useful sometimes. Yeah, some of those programs that only display in display capture, well, which is really not the program, you're just displaying anything that's in there. Some of them need that, I think. What's up, Bluffer? FF15 was the best done at me. I haven't played that one, so I don't know. I don't know, Bluffer. I'm not gonna at you, but I can say the same about other people in the chat. Great to see you, though. Happy Thursday. How has it been? What have you been up to? What dimensions have you traveled to recently? Have you been to the Fortnite dimension? I think Indiana Jones is there too. I need to play still. I don't think I'll have time today though. Let me catch up with the chat. I guess I don't have to worry about running out of glamour prisms anytime soon. Yeah. Discord needs to be in administrative mode. Okay. So tempting to add him, Mercs resist. Well, not just 15. There's a lot of them I haven't played. Most of them, really. I was taking a look at the properties of Discord here. Give me a second. Trying to see what the place has to do to... Oh, there we go. I see the option. I'm gonna have to restart it, probably. Which is probably better if I do it off the stream, maybe? Let me restart it. Hold on. It's quick and easy to do that, right? I'm just so impatient. I could easily just wait and do this off the stream. There's no reason to do this now. So it should be running as admin now. Like that meme that was done with Palpatine, like, I am the admin. What are you talking about, Windows? I am the admin. There's no other account on my computer. Let me check it now. I'm gonna join a private chat here and see if it works. Even if the game does something. No, it didn't work. I'm not sure if it is running as administrator or not. I think it did because when I started the program, it gave me the window, are you sure you want this to make changes on the computer? And it's not working. Let me take a look at the keybind again. Maybe I got it wrong? No, I'm getting it right. What if I change the keybind then? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this off the stream though, because it's more complicated than I thought. Voice chat, where was the section? Yeah, it's Ctrl-Shift-D. And it doesn't work for some reason. Ctrl-Shift-M, Ctrl-Shift-D, nothing happens here. But when I switch away, it works. So I have no idea what to do for that. I'm excited to see if they add Dragon Ball to Fortnite. I know! They have the rumors. They have the rumors. I don't know how much they are rumors, but there's a lot of potential there. You know, if they add that, they gotta have the option to transform. Like, if you have Goku, you get the option to transform into Super Saiyajin. That's the problem, though. Which one is it gonna be? Super Saiyajin? Saiyajin 3? Saiyajin Blue? God? Ultra Instinct Sign, even. I think they should have... Yeah, they can have Goku in Ultra Instinct Sign, and then boom, he transforms to the full Ultra Instinct. That would be great. The only time you'll pay extra for character skins? I get you. But yeah, it's gotta be one of those that can transform. And yeah, I would always do that. When there's 50 players left, time to transform because it's now gonna get intense. And I made it far, right? Just SSJ? I can see them adding more. But the question is that its own skin? On the same one? I don't see that, honestly. Or another skin, right? If they do that, for example, for Goku and Vegeta, regular Super Saiyajin is gonna be with their classic outfits from Dragon Ball. Super Saiyajin Blue, probably not God. Or they could start at God and transform into Blue. And they're wearing the outfits that they wore in the Resurrection F and Universe 6 saga. Which they should have kept those outfits. I hate that they went back to the originals. it was like so boring, you know? You have a new series, it's time for a new outfit, in my opinion. But anyway, I digress. And then for Ultra Instinct for Goku, he has the shirt off as he looked in the Tournament of Power. And then when he transforms into Ultra Instinct, the hair goes white. And it's Ultra Instinct sign at first. That's a money grab, but at the same time, I think it's how the engine and the system works, but I'm not sure. And I could understand why you would be mad, yeah. And other characters that have multiple forms as well, if they are there. And they can be done. Frieza, for example. Yeah, Freezer. It's iconic, but it's time for a change. It's time for a change when you're doing a new anime. It's not like he's wearing his first outfit that he wore as a kid, the one that was more red, the one that he started at first that was more blue. GT gave him a new outfit and he stuck to that. In the Majin Buu saga, Vegeta got a new outfit, as iconic as the other one was, the Saiyajin outfit, you know? When they changed to those that had like the Wiz symbol, it was good. They're kind of doing that in the manga though, so maybe if they adapt that, they will have a new outfit for them again. Back to the game though. Oh yeah, those colorants, yeah. Rurin, save, keep those beautiful violet, purple dyes, whatever the name of the color is. They're kind of the same. I know they're technically not the same, but I put them in the same place, violet and purple. Hold on to them. I will make good use of them. Alright, I'm gonna go to the inn though to see if I can get started with that already. I look terrible like this. Terrible. I need to change that. Certain items require the completion of quests before they can be dyed. That's where the grind is gonna be. Fashion Fantasy 14. Oh, Godspeed good! Gelder's Goon! Alright. I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear it, but no more beatings, I beg you. Sorry if my stutter doesn't sound authentic, I'm trying my best with it. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was me dear departed mom's wedding ring. God rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to my man over at the ossuary and you'll get your coin. My man? How do you say that? Well, we're back to the Thaumaturge's Guild to complete that. Sure. What great discussions we've been having today, though. Disagreeing a lot. But still proving that in disagreements we can be civilized, my friends. We can be civil to each other. This is why you are indeed superstars. Hey, bring me some sugar. Yeah, for some extra energy. I have some cinnamon on my tea, though. I don't like my tea with sugar, but it's a similar thing. I could go for some Doritos, though. Is that a Dorito emoji or what is it? Yeah, it's the Dorito chip global emote. There we go. I missed that dialogue. Sorry. Hold on. Let me cancel that. It's important for me to see all the dialogue. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Arsenet? Oh, sorry. Well, I'm a thaumaturge. I mean, isn't that a good enough reason? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of a Didilata? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. No, I don't. It's the person that charged this. Get the fuck out of here. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Alright. Whatever you say, buddy. Let's get some ether. I have a good amount of potions. That mana recovery is gonna be important. Let me poke you. Who do you think you are, treating me like that, huh? I'm a member of the Thaumaturge's Guild as well. I'm a VTuber. You can't treat me like that. I am a VTuber. I'm an influencer, you maniac. You can't touch me. Yeah, when I play Fall Guys, they're not supposed to touch me. I'm a VTuber, damn it. Let's see. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sun silk dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Take me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Coliseum entrance, wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. So many quests, so many quests. I only have 5 right now. It feels like I have way more than those. Or wait. These are all the quests I have, right? Not just the ones that are on the tracker. Let's go to the end though. This is what we came for. Before we continue on anything else, Fashion Fantasy 14 is important. Cheers to that. Let me drink my tea. There you are, Arurin. Glad you could make it. Mitz, could you invite Arurin to the party? If that's okay? Oh, I think I missed your bow, Arurin. Sorry. But I saw it on the chat. It tastes nicely with the cinnamon on the thermos. Let's go to the quicksand. You're gonna head to bed, actually? Alright, no worries. If that is the case, then thank you, Mist, as always, for the help. And for all the chat. Good times, as always. Have a good sleep. I'll see you around. Yeah, he declined, that's okay. See you around, Mist. Mithril Dreams. What is this quest? That's Proud Quest. Is that related to housing? Because it kind of looks like a house shape. Oh, this is about dungeons. Well, the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that will crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. The hall can be found just north of Elport in western Lanosia. Within its walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Hall of the Novice membership granted. Register for training exercises by speaking with one of the smiths, or select Hall of the Novice located under duty in the main menu. Ramen! I love ramen, Blooper. Bring it any time of the day. I can go for ramen every day of my life. My buddy Just Got here is gonna be helping him with his Black Mage. We'll be looking though. DM me in game if you need help. Alright, Arurin. Best of luck with your body. You're such a cultist though. You got another new player in the game. Have fun, alright? I'll see you around. Oh, this is okay. I'm gonna take a look at this later then. Not the time for this right now. Let's go to the inn then. To the inn room, I mean. And let's see. Which one was it? The crystal bell? This is for the barber, right? The esthetician. Well, barber. I see this pole and it looks like a barber. Also, let me get out of here. I don't know if I repaired my gear. Yeah. Just in case, I should go to a merchant and see if I can repair the gear. But we gotta go all the way to a mender right now. I forgot about this speed boost. Let's use it. Let's see where we can find it. Somewhere in the marketplace. Where is a mender? The nearest mender. Is there one in the quicksand? I don't see a mender nearby. Might have to teleport to another area. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Repairs. There we are. Also, my buddy brought over a bunch of Japanese snacks he ordered from overseas. Eating some... Poriki? Did you mean Poki? Yeah, good old Poki. Poki is good. But it's so expensive. That's the problem with Poki. Hey, make sure to hydrate with some Pocari Sweat if you have that. I hear it's really good for hydrating. I've never had one. I can actually buy some. There's some places that sell it here. Okay, nothing to repair. But what about the rest of the stuff I have? Yeah, like... We want to repair everything to make sure I can equip it. I don't know which ones I'm gonna go for specifically, but better safe than sorry by repairing everything, right? Ooh, I have over 4,000 gil. Didn't realize when I got there. I blinked and I got more gil already. Last I checked, I had only a bit over 3,000. There you are, Ruren. So many players. Look at them all just sitting there. Look at all those players just sitting there. It makes the game feel so lively. Ah, I live for this. I live for this so much. Yes, I want this kind of activity in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕠, damn it. Especially on a server that's roleplay based. So yes, I hope they fix everything they need to fix to get people to play more. To get people to play more. Please, SSG. For the sake of Middle Earth. So lively. Such a lively scene. What are they sitting there for? Are they role-playing together? Are they chilling in a voice chat? Or just sitting there for flavor? That's what I'm wondering. A retainer. Ah, there it is. Glamour dresser. Okay. Let me see. Add items registered to gear sets. So... I think I want the scepter and glamour plate. How is it that I did it again? I know Arurin just explained it to me, but I'm very dumb with these things. Hold on, do I do it like this? Cast glamour. Ah! I don't think I understood this, hold on. Weather Scepter. Try on. Hide items registered to gear sets. Right, it will be registered to a set here. Because you don't... Oh yeah, equipable with current race and gender. That's important too. I didn't explain it, but I was much more focused on what he said about the inn, I think. Yeah, this is just item comparison, try on, search for item, link, body. Oh, no, wait. This would be in the main hand. No, you don't drag it like that, right? It's in a glamour plate, I think. The armor. Like, yeah, the way you do it is, very different than what I expected. They need to be registered on this dresser. Ah, okay. I had to double click it. That's what I was missing. Using the glamour prism on the selected item and placing it into the glamour dresser will reset its spirit bond to... Ooh, look at this though. It opened the... Hold on. I want to see how it looks here. That looks so nice. Look at all the crystals. I love precious gems like that too. Crystals like that. They're always nice to look at. So good looking. Okay, back to this. Spirit bond to 0% and condition to 100%, as well as remove customization including glamours, crest signatures, materia, and most ethereal bonuses. Also bound to me upon removal. Let's place it there. What else should we go for? Oh, whoops. Didn't have to close the whole thing. No glamour ready items. We don't need the shield for this, I think. Armory chest. First, the body is what we want to go for. And from there, we'll work on this. I can go for a hat too, right? Hold on. This is kind of good, actually. It's not the red hat here. The other one, I think, is the one that has the red dye. Yeah, we can glamour this one. It's not using the, It is using the prisms. Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing this wrong, maniacs? No. No, I remember now. That you do have to use the prisms. Erroring was also gonna give me... No, Mist was gonna give me a bunch of prisms. The difference doing it outside the inn is that it has to be done every time. And here it only has to be done once. So far, of the MMOs I played, I've never got into a cosmetic system in which you use things like this. When I play WoW, I never got to the point in which you had all those transmogs or whatever it was, so I never understood that system. I never got to go for that system, if you will. From what I understand, it's also like that, like you grind for them and you have to use items to get your cosmetics registered and all that. Yeah, because we're gonna need a lot of things here. Let me try it on. Hempen tights. Try on. Higher end breeches. Which ones were the ones I was using? Higher end thigh boots? Oh no, but these are the breeches. I don't remember what was the one I started with. Let me see. What was the name of this one? Higher end tunic? Then it's gotta be this one. Higher end breeches. And then using the higher end thigh boots, right? That's what I was doing. I'm more of a pants, trousers person than just breeches or shorts. So that's kind of weird for me, maybe. But there you are. And wrist fingers, there's nothing here. But there is stuff for the hands, and I want to have the higher end gloves. A higher end outfit, if you will. Brass spectacles, I never saw this one. Oh yeah, I remember this now, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Do we have everything we need now? Because I don't want the equipment to be incomplete. Just in case. Whoops, didn't need to close that. Okay, glamour plates. Glamour plates. Then for the head, this one. Body, as long as I can hide it. Even if I can't hide it, it looks okay though. But my hair is so good looking. I want to have my hair. But finally, one of the most important parts of the game, the cosmetics. Finally, we are here. I think that is all I have. So, this is glamour plate number 1, and you have 20. Can you give a name to the plates? I guess you can't. Okay. I think I got it then. So then, how do I equip it? Apply? Okay. Unable to fully apply Glamour Plate 1, please ensure all items are compatible with character level, class, race, and gender. Didn't check this hat. Why is it not compatible? It says all classes. Is it not compatible with my gender? That's weird. Okay, can I inspect, Can I inspect the item then? No. This is something different. Discard the changes, it's okay. I mean, it's okay not to have the hat, but I want to check why I couldn't have it. Right, it tells me right there, there's a black circle. I think what I need to do is complete a quest to be able to do that, right? I think I got it. How do I know which quest needs to be done? That's something I need to check. But okay. I think we got everything we need. Oh, and the gloves as well. Are they missing? I don't think I'm understanding this. But I'm doing my best anyway. Editing the glamour plate. No, yeah, the circle doesn't mean that. Why was I not able to equip that? It just doesn't give me the... Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I think I just wasted a prism on that, but okay. I want to analyze it. I want to see it closer. Like, this one looks red to me. I don't see why I can't use it. I don't see why, honestly. It doesn't tell me any reason why I can't. All classes, level 5 on the head. Doesn't tell me that it's female. Hempen hat that is red can be used. I did use that one. What the hell just happened? Whoa, 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 what the hell just happened? Because it unequipped the hemp and howl. Okay. That is so weird, that is so weird. So it unequipped, okay, I think I see how it works. Because it treats the cowl. Okay. So I couldn't equip it because I have the cowl, which doesn't allow me to have any headgear. Okay. Okay, right. That is so weird. That is so weird. So let me try this. Do I have anything else on my body? I'm understanding it now. It's like they say, it's an illusion on what you have. Yeah, if I had another body piece, I could try it. But okay, I still look good like this at least. I know it's starting gear and everything. Hold on, is there a dye I can give it that will look fancier? I'm okay using a blue or red dye. It goes well with purple hair. Maybe both of them. I have a regular red dye. Kind of looks more like rose pink, yeah. Let me take a look at the inventory again. Rose pink, bone white, ice blue. Bone white, I thought it was yellow. Okay. So we have bone white. Not really white to me, but... Well, yeah, I see why they call it bone white. Bones can be yellowish like that, right? I see what they mean. Ice blue. Looks kind of nice to me. But what about the other pieces of equipment? When they get dyed. Yeah, I wouldn't want to dye this one, for example. I think I like it just fine white. I may look generic and there's gonna be other people that look a lot like me. But it works. And I don't want to break something that ain't broken. I mean, fix something that ain't broken. Yeah. Otherwise, with purple dyes, I would go for that, or a black dye even. Well, I think we are set. Yeah, because I'm still gonna have body equipment. The moment, if, however, I get equipment that... I get a piece of head equipment that is actually better than the body equipment I'm using right now, what is gonna happen is that I'm gonna be shirtless again, because it's going to unequip my cowl, and then it's going to... Yeah, the hempen cowl has been altered with the higher end tunic. You actually need to have something equipped. So because I don't have headgear equipped, it wasn't able to apply that. Interesting. Interesting. I prefer systems, cosmetic systems that are like way more simple. I can see why they do that. So that it's not just spoon-fed to players either, right? But yeah, the way Star Wars The Old Republic and especially LOTRA do them, way more simple than that. Or even Adventure Quest 3D, that's the most simple out of all of them. Passion Quest 3D, right there. Okay, I'm going somewhere else. Look at all the quests we have here. We're gonna do them later. I want to focus on those main story quests. So, Crescent Cove. Bids you relay the captain's request to Raph the Fisherman. Well, I was emphasizing the main story quests because of the glamour, and now we have that pretty much. You can also go for the trial guild leave for the Thaumaturge's Guild. It's great to look good like this again. To look right once again, so to speak. Oh wait, did it equip the scepter? You were supposed to also have the scepter. Huh. It didn't equip that for some reason. Well, I'll check that another time. Let's get back to the questing. Where should I go? Did I have something here? Yeah, we want to go to the Steps of Thal. Right there. So let's go over there. I hope that was not too tedious, Maniacs. Thank you for your patience as I try to figure out the best way to use this system for me. For the cosmetics, for the glamour. I am a glamorous superstar. You know it. And from here, this is not the way. We want to be going to the Steps of Thal here, this adjoining area. Yeah, from there we'll go to where we need to go. Oh, also mounts. I'm probably gonna want to get to mounts, and I don't remember if that was linked to main story quest or not. We're gonna get to level 17 though, very soon. Very soon. Sooner than later. We are less than 100 XP points away from that. No, as a matter of fact, we're like 19 points away. Yeah. XP right now is 15,181 out of 15,200. You do the math. If I didn't do it right. I suck at math. Let's get out of here though. Yeah. There's this quest here. I am ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that a harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around, spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell-bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these France the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've still got a long shift ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Sure, buddy. Sorry to trouble you, but at least I'm helping out now, right? And we have a bunch of other quests in the Gladiators Guild, and we're heading right there. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. I'm doing everything. Let's do everything, superstars. A true superstar in FF14. Oh, I could have gone from that adjoining area, actually. Let's go from there. That might be closer to the Colosseum. I'm still getting used to the map. The Colosseum. And let's place them here. So yeah, very straightforward quest as I was mentioning. But it is an optional quest, it's a side quest, you don't have to do it. But you know me. I like being fully immersed doing all sorts of activities. I like having stuff to do like this. I am an absolute freak. Just giving myself work and work and work and more work in the video games I play. But that's why I play them. To do things and achieve stuff. There's a nice dopamine to completing quests, you know? At least for me. Huh? What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my guild is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Sure. I'll pick it up. I'm gonna slap her on the face in a moment though. Give me a second. Is there a slap emote? We're about to find out. I am sorry, my lady. Here's your gill. And your slap to the face. Imagine being so entitled. But look at the sort of side quests we have here. I'm okay doing that. My gill, now! And there had better be not missing. Do I get anything for this from this? This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence! I mean, I did get reward out of it. Out of all the ways to level up is like that. Can we get an exclamation mark level up and the emotes for that in the chat? But slap to the face, my lady. You can go F yourself and have a good day. You lose! Good day, lady. Like Willy Wonka would say. There's the Colosseum. Can you drop down there? Yeah, I figured there was an invisible wall. But I had to try. Oh, is that all the quests that I had inside? No. We have others nearby. In the other areas. Oh, and there's Gladiator also because it's the Gladiator class, I think. I think I got that right, yeah. GLD is Gladiator, right? Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Tasariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself. The Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Hey, speaking of superstars in the game, he's a superstar apparently. I think it's a he. You helping ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕝𝕒𝕒? Well, ain't that charitable of you? Fran's gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you met Boba Nima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. Thank you kindly. 5 potions. Don't mind if I do. Carried your arse in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens to have a deed what needs doing. While Ladybug's been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town, something in the air of late's made him ornery as an aurochs in rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's in more days at the teeth than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers? Or don't you? Sorry if I don't quite catch the accent. If I don't quite get the accent that they're supposed to be having. I can only do so much. But I am trying to improve it. This is just one of the things that is the most challenging to me. The better I get at voice acting, the better this can be. The better this experience can be, I mean. I may want to teleport somewhere else here. Have I synchronized this one by the Weaver's Guild? Because there's quests there too that I actually want to acquire. Yeah, let's go over there. Saves time. Beat Red Beetles Beat Red is the name of the quest I just accepted. Try saying that 3 times fast. Something in a cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless. Absolutely flawless, of that I have no doubt. But I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ulda are wearing these days, especially on the hustling strip. And when you're finished, please call on Luku at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. If it is work you seek, the Weaver's Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree, should I say? A soiree is to be held with all of Ulda's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape that went to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now. Yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Welcome, welcome. Excellent! I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry up, we need those people. Very peaceful kind of quest, right? I don't mind doing them. It's a lot of fun for me. I hope it's as entertaining for you to watch it as it is for me to play it. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Work at the Weaver's Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? Gods, I can hardly contain myself thinking of the new dresses that will be at that party. Would that I were invited. The Weavers are recruiting! Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. And I could become a weaver too, I think. Can you become a crafting profession if you're with a combat profession? I just kind of want to see it. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see that. I'm not gonna do it yet. I don't feel quite ready for it. Ethernet shard. That's the one I just traveled to, right? So we don't need to synchronize it. What? What do you want? I've no time for your shenanigans. You're getting in my bloody way. Now piss off. Here's some shenanigans for you, you lurking leech. We even work. Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along now. I'm gonna poke him. I don't think he's earned a slap to the face. The man is very stressed, I think. But yeah, a poke. A poke right there. Are you looking for a model? Oh, you naughty boy. Flattery will get you everywhere. Hehe. Oh, whoops. That was the wrong emote. I did the poke emote again. Are you looking for a... Oh. I thought the welcome would work. Hold on. Oh, I didn't focus on her. There we go. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. No big deal, no big deal. Fancy my garb, do you? And well, you should. It's all the latest rage. It's a good garb, yeah. It's a good garb. You look good, Bibichua. So, the viewers need help, do they? Sorry, friend. I'm all set for coin. No worries. Do I need to welcome anyone else? No, we can go back to the Weavers Guild. Oh, I can't wait to get into crafting in the game. Sounds like so much fun. The most popular color of late? Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but if pressed, I'd have to say red. Oh, and we're also taking a look at this. Vox Populi is the name of this quest. I like it. Let me see. Emotes. Then select social from the main menu and then emotes. Or you can use the slash command. It's faster for me, I think. But it's good to have that. Where is the social part? Hold on, let me read that again. Oh, social from the main menu. Okay, okay. Because that gives you the emote list, so it's also useful in that way. They can be set to the hotbars, that's really good. Items and user macros can also be set to your hotbars, which is good. Well, this makes me curious. What emotes would I want to have on my hotbar? Oh, this is history. No, I want to see all of them. The bow emote is one I do a lot. Flap, if they get all entitled with me. I like the bow emote, that's a great way to talk to people. Oh, you can grovel. So there you go. If you want to touch some grass, just go outside to some grass and do the grovel emote. Let's take a look. Literally, you can touch some grass like that.
Hey, hey, hey!
And the hey, hey, hey that I forgot about. Paying your respects, not bad. Psych. Yeah, yeah. You get all psyched up. Flex. Ooh. Look at the muscle. Ah. Yeah. Air quotes. So many emotes here. So many emotes. This person must think I'm such a freak. Must think I'm a nutcase or something. Clutch head. No. No. Well, I don't know which other ones I will have here. Maybe dance or... Oh yeah, I should have the cheer emote, I guess. Where did I leave that? The yes and no emotes could be helpful. I don't want to have too many of these, but those can be good. Is there a yes emote? Also a wave, a salute for that matter. Those ways of greeting, if you will, you know? They're kind of like a way to greet for me. Oh, there's the yes emote. I'm gonna keep it that way for now, otherwise it's another rabbit hole. Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, so long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. Ooh, that's kinda... okay, okay, TMI, TMI. I wasn't asking for that kind of opinion. You absolute degenerate. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verve to verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. There was no need to call me a bloody idiot. Hold on, I think I do need the slap emote. I didn't put it there, right? I know what you mean by verdant. Hold on, where is the slap emote? History. Oh, it's no longer there, right. Slap, slap, slap. Where are you? Let me find it again. Now, what's the matter with you? I'm speaking nicely to you. There's a slap to the face. Do we have a fish slap emote like in Lotro here? That would be great. The merchant strip. I'm very curious to see what that's like, but we still have things to do here. What a lovely looking area, though. I like it. What do you think, Mr. Fastrit? Best color for dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. Good point. Great way to say it. Yellow. What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. Let's synchronize this chart. Attune is the right way to say it. I keep thinking of synchronizing viewpoints in Assassin's Creed. There's never a shortage of white dresses on our olden ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. That's a good point too. I feel like I wear black much better than I wear white sometimes. But look at the outfit I'm wearing right now. I wear this white really well, don't you think? And it's like the default color of the color variations I have for this outfit. It's not actually the default color that this outfit comes in. I got it from booth.pm. Idol outfit by Synchronize if you're interested. But yeah, like in the color variations I have, this is what I consider to be the default color. The default color is more like a yellow that's, I think, meant to be a gold. And I have it partly in like my other variation that has purple underneath, so it's gold and purple. But it's also white underneath, and the purple parts you see on my outfit are yellow or gold, if you will, in the default version of it. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green, overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. Ooh, that's quite specific. I like it. And it has some nice purple to it. I like to think purple combines well with anything that's not hard on the eyes by default, like a very garish yellow or something. There's all sorts of combinations you can think of with purple. Red, ever and always. This is Olda, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiven and everywhere at once. We Oldans live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Ooh. I hear your passion. So it sounds a bit too much, maybe? I like your passion, buddy. I like your passion. I'm still more of a violet purple individual, but I like that passion. So this is the Alchemist Guild, is it? Nice. I like alchemy. That might be my first crafting profession I go for. It's always fun. Always fun for me. We've got alchemy, not just chemistry. All night long, I need to hold you close to me. What you do to me is some sorcery. All night long, I need to hold you. I don't remember that part of the lyrics, but yeah. You are here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes, ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟 said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote for each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Olda has ever seen. And if alchemists are the ones that do dyes, that's gonna be fun to do as well. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. Yeah, alchemy is definitely like that. Yes, yes, yes! Alas, my work is complete. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane, to a man there named Landerbert. He's trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landerbert to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, if it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and the mankind at large. Yeah, because the types of people that alchemy scientists are, The way they just get so caught up in the research, how manic they can get, right? The whole mad scientist vibe, I think fits me really well as well. So, for that reason, alchemy tends to be a profession I go for in MMOs that have them. Yeah, I went for alchemy for my first character as like my main profession in ESO. Let's take a look at this about glamour plates. An equivalent of glamour gear without expanding glamour prisms. Right, yeah, but I still have to spend some glamour prisms to register them to the glamour plates. I think I'm gonna need to talk to Aurorin again or to see what that was like exactly, but okay. Which one was close to the inn right there? The Adventurers Guild. There we go. Let's go over there. Need to go to the Adventurers Guild. What was the name of it again? I keep forgetting. The Sand something? The Quicksand, there we go. I just keep thinking of Sandoria from Final Fantasy XI. Bam, 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 bam. Let me take a look quickly at that in the glamour dresser. What was it again? Like the glamour plate, right? But to be able to have it in the gear here, you need to register it with a prism. Well, I'll have to read more into it. Hold on, let's see this instruction. Images of gear stored in glamour dressers of your armoire can be applied to glamour plates to create full sets of glamour attire that can be equipped with a single command. With a single command? I don't think they mean like a slash command, right? It will be to store in the glamour dresser, will be instantly transformed into a glamour. Maybe I didn't store it correctly. Yeah, the items help window. Once stored in the glamour dresser, images of the gear can be applied to glamour plates and then equipped via the plates at your leisure. Note, however, that gear stored in a glamour dresser cannot be equipped until removed from the glamour dresser. Okay. Is your inventory cluttered with gear you only wear on special occasions? Are glamour prisms causing you headaches? Glamour dressers have been added to inn rooms across the realm to make applying and managing glamour gear simpler and more intuitive. Start by adding gear to any glamour dresser where it is instantly transformed into a glamour. Next, use glamour plates to create full sets of glamour attire which can be applied to your character all at once. Let me see how to do it right, okay? I can register one of the other things in here. Yeah, like you can't exactly drag it. How do you do that? You have to use a glamour prism to register that to the glamour dresser. Did I understand that correctly? That's the part that still kind of confuses me. Apply glamour? Unable to class glamour. Weapon types are different. Ah, so because I don't have a staff, I can't equip the scepter, so that's the reason why it didn't show up either. That's weird because I see it here. That's weird. It's telling me it's unable to apply it, but I don't see an X on it. Like in that one. Okay. Save it. Okay, yeah, now it is telling me that I can't apply it. No, I think it told me the X because it's not even equipable. The scepter is equipable, but it's not usable. That's a big limitation for the cosmetics. That is kind of a problem. I'm not sure if I like it. But maybe I'll just get used to it. Maybe I'm just so used to the way other games do it, which is like way kinder on you. Maybe too kind, if you will. But okay. Well, another reason why I wanted to come back to the inn was because we are getting ready to wrap things up for today and see who we can rate now. With that, we're gonna wrap it up, and don't you worry though, we're gonna have way more Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. But for now, let's see who we can drop the invasion from another dimension to. And see who's live at the moment. Before we go any further though, I want to remind you of the events we have here. Also as I look as to who we can raid right now. So here we are with the schedule. We're almost finished with the week before the great and major subathon. Tomorrow we have Final Fantasy XIV Friday, or just Final Fantasy Friday if you will. And then on Sunday, the great subathon. A little recap of what we've been doing so far. Fall Guys, the new brawler character yesterday in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒. Here's the stream today, and tomorrow more Final Fantasy Friday. Here holding my staff like the true thaumaturge I am. And then the subathon. We gotta keep talking more and more about it. Let's get hyped, maniacs. I really want to reach the milestone of getting 300 followers on Twitter because we are so close to it. Thank you so much, Superstars, for that. Because we're also going to achieve the milestone of 400 streams with that subathon. Tomorrow is going to be stream number 399. And then number 400 is going to be the subathon. That's something I haven't stated enough, I think. So, 5 subs, chat makes my schedule. 10 subs, chat makes me do a tweet, safe for work only. I can be a little bit like NSFW, but, well, we will talk about it. Community Movie Day vote at 15 subs. 20 subs, Spicy Noodles Challenge Madness. 25 subs, viewers will choose my next vocal cover, which will be in a vote with the ones I'm considering. 35 subs, it will be a maid outfit for the rest of the stream. 50 plus subs, viewers get to commission new assets with the budget that we have available from what we made in the subathon, which is about $100. Like, if we reach 50 plus subs, it's gonna be a bit over 100 USD that I'll receive. So we can commission those things for sure. Anyway, that's basically the gist of it for this Sunday. So, get hyped about that, maniacs. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's the cutscene that it was playing there. Let's just ignore that. Who should we raid now? Who is live right now that we can raid for the moment? I don't see anybody that I raided recently, which is good. But I also don't see people that I'm familiar with that much. Oh, yes, I see her. I see Astrally. She's been going a lot into the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but she also streams Final Fantasy XIV. So hey, let's go from a Final Fantasy game to another Final Fantasy game. I love the vibes that Astrally has. I'm all about those sorts of things, so feel free to drop the invasion from another dimension if you want to participate in the raid on the chat like that. Maniacs, Superstars, Supernovas, thank you for being here. The week is far from over though. We have Final Fantasy Friday, which is always great. You're welcome to join me for that tomorrow as well. And then the subathon. I hope it is as hype as I'm hoping it will be, as I want it to be. Alright, Supernovas, Superstars, and Maniacs, I shall see you round.